Welcome to the 2025 Aultman Health Systems Aultcare YouTube Game of the Week from 1480 WHBC Sports. Let's head to the booth.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Lake Blue Streak Stadium, where tonight a key Federal League matchup between the Lake Blue Streaks and the Jackson Polar Bears. It is our WHBC YouTube Game of the Week, presented by Aultman Health Systems and Aultcare. Alongside Coach Thom McDaniels, I'm Frank Cilona. So glad you're with us tonight. Coach, great matchup tonight as both these teams really vying for a lot of things. Lake to stay undefeated, more lead in the Federal League by staying undefeated, and also a lot of good computer points out there as well.
Well, the history between these two teams suggests that they're equally competitive. Jackson leads with 19 victories to 18 defeats. It's one victory separates the two in the history of the two schools. So I'm sure we'll get a good game because they're very competitive.
It's been quite a rivalry, as you said.
Yeah.
Tonight, though, they've got to clean up some things. I know as a coach, I know these things frustrate coaches all the time. A lot of sloppy play last week between these two teams. Penalties for Lake. They have to overcome that. Jackson with some missed opportunities as well. So they're going to have to start cleaning that stuff up.
If you're a good football team at this particular point of the season, you have a right to be less concerned about wins and more concerned about the quality of play that you're presenting on game night. Yeah. Because with a high quality of play, you'll collect the win. And so I would imagine after last week, both teams are going to try to clean up their act, both offensively, defensively, special teams, wherever the mistakes were made.
And injuries sometimes play a big part in this time of the season. Lewis Eckerman is out tonight. Right. We just found out a little bit ago. So they will have to go with Carter Mulliman, the backup quarterback, who has played quite a bit this year. So it's not like he's being thrown in the fire.
Well, and Lake has succeeded with a backup quarterback. Though he was playing some because Ty DeGeorge was a multi-purpose guy, right. Receiver, running back, and quarterback. But it can be done. And again, he's played before in place of Eckerman, and so we'll find out how well he does tonight.
All right, sounds great. We've got a great matchup for you tonight. The Blue Streaks and the Jackson Polar Bears coming at you right after this. Stay tuned.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
For over 60 years, Friends and Family Credit Union has proudly served Stark County. We provide financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County. Whether it's a loan, savings, checking, or other financial services, now more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family. Come visit any of our 3 locations, online or our mobile app. Our focus is always you, the member.
This is Brian Bailey of Old Carolina Barbecue Company. It's pigskin time in Northeast Ohio, and you know that Old Carolina is the official barbecue of football. So if you've got plans to gather at a tailgate or in front of a big screen TV, be sure your buffet line is full of hearty party food. We've got tender hand-pulled pork to make all-pro sliders and hickory-smoked deep-fried wings that will score big points with your party guests. We're covering football fans at our 3 convenient locations in Canton, Massillon, and Alliance. Order online today at oldcarolina.com.
Fact. There are high school football rivalries all across Stark County. Fact. The Stark County Hunger Task Force is dealing with its biggest need for food to fill its pantries. Fact. The 2025 food fight is more important than ever, and the battle is growing.
The fans of McKinley and Massillon go at it every year, collecting donations throughout October, and the winner is announced during the big game.
But we won't stop there.
All fans of Stark County High School football, we're asking you to join the fight.
We'll have drop-off locations at area schools and businesses all around Stark County.
Let's bust the bins.
Do it now.
With non-perishable food items.
For details on donation locations, go to WHBC.com or Mix941.com.
Remember, in this fight,
everyone wins.
Come see the many reasons you should be shopping with us at Toyota of North Canton. We're the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty included with every new vehicle purchase. Check in with us frequently for new inventory. We have exclusive deals that are updated every month. We're part of a network of dealerships. If we don't have the vehicle you want, we'll find it for you. With so many reasons to shop here, why would you ever go anywhere else? ToyotaofNorthCanton.com.
And welcome, everybody, to Lake Blue Streak Stadium on a beautiful night for football here in Lake High School campus alongside Coach Thom McDaniels. I'm Frank Cilona. Bob Jeffries, our statistician, and along with the Claxon communication crew, Casey Claxon, under the direction of his crew. And we are set for football tonight between the Lake Blue Streaks and the Jackson Polar Bears. Coach, 6-0 Lake, 2-0 in the Federal League, 3-3 Jackson, 1-1 in the Federal League. A big step for both teams, really, when it comes down to it, because a lot of playoff points are out there and ready to be taken up by the winner of this one tonight.
Yeah, this is a big weekend for Federal League opponents. None bigger than this game to these two teams.
The Blue Streaks will kick off. Jackson will get the football here to start the ball game. 75 degrees on a October night here in Stark County. Excited to bring this one to you. Big Federal League matchup between these two teams. Always a good ball game. The Blue Streaks will tee it up, and doing the honors for them will be J.P. Moorhead. Correction, that is Lachlan Baker, who is going to kick off for Lake. For the Polar Bears, Max Coles and Micah Regenball are back deep. Here's a short kick. Going to hit at the 20 and then picked up by the up man. And across the 20 to about the 22-yard line goes Anthony Corsi. And that is where the Polar Bears will start on offense.
That kickoff by Lake accomplished what they wanted to have accomplished. They're just outside the 20-yard line, no return, and the guy that returned it isn't the guy that you wanted to have touch the ball.
That's right.
One thing to mention quickly here, the Jackson Polar Bears have a significant weight advantage, with their front five plus the tight end against Lake's front seven, the 3D linemen and the 4 linebackers. And I expect a lot of Corey Jacobs early in the game to see if that weight advantage can move those defenders and get him off to a good start.
All right, we'll take a look at that Jackson offense here after this play. That is Jacobs with the handoff. Not much going there for Corey. That Polar Bear offense out on the field, that is Gordon, Leach, Culp, Mendel, and Beard across the front. Carter Mulliman is going to be the quarterback tonight. He replaces Lucas Eckerman, who still not ready to get out there. It's Jacobs, the running back. Tight end is Stanley, Zemitsky, Norch, and Cowles, the wide receivers. This time they're going to go 2 on the near side receivers. There's a swing pass caught in the backfield, and with it is Regenball, and he is out to about the 35-yard line and picks up a first down.
Yep, play fake to Jacobs to the right, swing pass to the left, and they have their first down of the evening.
Look at that Lake defense here. That is Saltzwimmer, Kutsera, and Mitchell, the 3 up front. Widener, Hammer, Billiter, and Talkington, the linebackers. Summers, Pierce, Ryder, and Fuller in the defensive backfield. Here's a pass caught again by Regenball, and he's out again to another first down. So the Polar Bears, I should say, 2 first downs in a row there.
Jackson operating out of an empty set on that particular play, and Mulliman found the outside receiver to his right running an underneath route. The 2 receivers inside it and went vertical, and he was wide open, and their second first down of the evening.
Our starting lineups brought to you by CKP Heating and Cooling, keeping the big dogs cool. Carter Mulliman, 6'5", 200-pound junior. He's a big presence in that pocket. This time he's going to hand it off to Jacobs. Jacobs gets the corner and then thrown out of bounds as he gets into Blue Streak territory.
Yeah, I'm going to take a peek at the replay. I'm not sure if he bounced it or that was a designed handoff, make it appear as if it's an inside run and then bounce it. But he had a good gain on first down, setting up 2nd and 5 or so.
Mentioned our production team, Claxon Communications. Our on-site engineer tonight is Nick Zapolis. Here's Mulliman, going to throw right, got a receiver, and Micah Regenball there again.
That was 18 on the catch?
Yep.
Showing good hands. The ball was high and led him toward the sidelines. Can't body catch that throw. Well done.
3rd first down in a row. 3 plays, 3 first downs. And now the Blue Streak's going to jump offside.
Yeah, Jackson has 43 yards through the air already in this game.
Yeah, so much for Jackson using their weight advantage to run the running back right down Lake's throat. Obviously, I wasn't cued into their game plan.
Well, I'll tell you, having a backup like Carter Mulliman, you feel for Lucas Eckerman, senior, missed a few games this year, but Carter has done a great job of filling in, and he looks very comfortable in the pocket. There's another pass, this time to Jacobs, and Jacobs to about the 21-yard line.
He was not the intended receiver. They wanted to go downfield with the ball. He saw good coverage and checked it down to him. It's always good to have an outlet, as your last answer in a pass play.
This time we're going to go receivers far right and 2 on the near side. Hand off, Jacobs again, kicks it outside, has a little bit of running room, gets the first down all the way down to about the 12-yard line. This is our Aultman Health Systems Aultcare YouTube Game of the Week. So glad you're with us. Beautiful night here from Lake Blue Streak Stadium.
Really good block from number 87, the tight end, Keegan Stanley, on that play to make it as successful as it was.
Got a full backfield now. They spread out a little bit. Got a man in the slot. There is Jacobs again, and a nice play that time by that defensive front by the Lake Blue Streaks coming up, making the play. Actually, that was the defensive end, Gavin Saltzwimmer, who is right there to make the stop.
Yep, Jackson finding yardage and success off tackle and outside as opposed to inside up to this particular point in the game. That was an inside run, between the center and the left guard, maybe the left guard and the left tackle, and they got very little.
Polar Bears going to spread it out a little bit more this time. 3 receivers on the far side, 1 near side, 1 back in the backfield. Mulliman looks right, throws, bubble screen, and Micah Regenball. And did he fumble the football? They're going to say he was down. So it brings up 3rd down now and about 6, maybe a long 5. Let's see what they say on the scoreboard. Just underway, 7:46 and counting here from Lake Blue Streak Stadium. Frank Cilona along with Hall of Fame coach Thom McDaniels. Bob Jeffries, our statistician.
Late in the play clock here.
They are running it down to 1, and they're not going to make it.
Nope.
Or will they? I think Coach Jay Rohr might have been running down the sidelines getting a timeout, and they do.
Yep, you are right about that.
Timeout on the field, 7:27 to go here in the first quarter. Polar Bears driving down the field. We'll be back right after this.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
Today's leftovers are tomorrow's hot dog toppings. The leftover dog. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum.
7:27 here in the first quarter. Polar Bears knocking on the door. They have it 3rd down and 6 at about the 8-yard line. Mulliman hands it off. Jacobs, a little bit of running room. Got it down to about the 2.
First down.
Maybe the 1, and it is a first down. Great call that time. Corey Jacobs finding his way through that lineup, or through that offensive line there.
That was off tackle to the right, and that was blocked well.
Coach mentioned that front of the Polar Bears. Mendahl 250, Leach 230, Gordon 240, Dominic Culp 360, Evan Beard 220. Some big boys up front. Here's a handoff. Jacobs met by Soul Swimmer and nothing doing.
You don't really want the back to bounce it when you're on the 2-3 yard line. You got to run it where it was intended. Hope that it's blocked well, and at the worst, push the pile.
Yeah.
So they backed up a little bit.
They're going to go on the far hash mark this time. Back to throw. Mulliman lobs one end zone. Got a receiver off the hands of Zemanski. Incomplete. Not a bad throw.
Catchable. It would have been a great catch, but it was catchable.
So now it's 3rd down and about 4 yards.
They're a little late getting this one in, too.
Yeah, they are. Clock at 9 from the play clock. Mulliman going to turn, hand it off. Jacobs, he's going to punch it outside and not going to get there. Kyle Hammer and Shannon Billiter, the linebackers, came up and made the play. And, Coach, you were saying you got to hit the hole and go north and south. If you start bouncing it out, that's giving those linebackers a chance to get there.
There's no question. And you know, they hope to get 3 out of this, but this is not the ending that they intended with such a good opening drive.
Cooper Miser, the senior. This one is up, and it is good. So Cooper Miser gets the Polar Bears on the scoreboard. 5:40 to go here in the first quarter, and the Polar Bears drive ends in a field goal. We'll be back after these timeouts.
We provide both service like preventative maintenance on your local residential house. We provide custom ductwork. We do residential and commercial HVAC, and we do refrigeration for restaurants, for gas stations. We can fix your furnace, or we can fix your rooftop at your place of business themselves. Also, it's the comfort of your home. I mean, you want someone that's experienced and done it all to make sure your home is comfortable and the temperature you like it.
We've all had a foot long, but who amongst us has had the courage to attempt a foot high? Stack it high. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum.
So Miser will kick off now for the Polar Bears. We'll get that scoring drive from Coach McDaniels here, brought to you by Freshmark Sugardale. Predictably delicious since 1920. Coach?
Yeah, it's a really impressive drive for Jackson. 14 plays, possessed the ball for 6 minutes, 20 seconds, and at 5:40 of the first quarter, they kick a field goal. Total yardage gain during the drive, 70 yards. 23-yard field goal by Cooper Miser.
Yep.
Jackson has the early lead.
That one kickoff. Miser's kick goes into the end zone, so no run back for the Blue Streaks. So they'll go on offense. We'll take a look at their offense now. as they make their way out on the field. Dutton, Hastings, Kutsera, Snyder, and Constantine across the front. The quarterback is Quire. The running back, Mitchell and Davis Matson. The wide receivers, Snyder, Novak, Fuller, and Latterman. Novak, breakout week last couple of weeks. He is a guy to watch there as well. This time it's Matson in the backfield. He'll get the fake, throw, left side, and nice catch and run that time. Ball came loose. Let's see. They're going to say that Snyder was down.
It's twice tonight they benefited from being down before the ball came out. One for each team.
So pickup of about 9. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 1. Let's take a look at that Jackson defense now. Martinez and that's Reese Myers, Wilfredo Martinez, Angel Martinez across the front. Maison, Stanley, Kaiser, and Sheets. The DBs, Tyler, Baker, Cowles, and Height. Not much there for Matson, and they're still battling down there.
We expected a 3-man front from Jackson, 3 D linemen, but they had 4 on the line of scrimmage, and out of that 3-4, you can always walk up one of the backers and assume the position is one of the defensive ends.
They're going to give him. They gave him the first down, didn't they?
That last little scooch did it.
I saw him trying to stretch it out there, and Davis Matson does pick up the first down. So it is a first down for the Blue Streaks. Clock at 4:44. Quick running first half here, or first quarter, I should say. Quire hands it off. Matson, the ball carrier, and he gets out to about the 34-yard line.
Jackson playing with 2 safeties. That's what we call cover 4, and they're about 8 yards from the line of scrimmage. So they're very available to help in the run game.
Yeah.
And they're a little vulnerable to a play-action pass and maybe somebody getting over top of you. We'll wait and see if that happens.
You don't want to keep peeking in the backfield. Because Alex Quire, he can let it fly. Here's a pitch. And getting outside Novak, not much there, and he had to reverse his field and loses about 3 yards.
Give credit to Brady Sheets on that play. He didn't allow him to get outside. He turned the play back inside, missed in his tackle attempt, but it ended and not a good play, for the Blue Streaks. So nice job by 14.
3rd down and 9 for Lake here. Big 3rd down play for the Blue Streaks. 3:27 and counting on the clock. Going to go trips on the far side, 2 on the near side, empty backfield. Quire throws, and good coverage that time. Looking for Fuller, but that was Max Cowles who was there. Great defense.
Really good pressure by 48, 45, and 11 for Jackson. Maison, Myers, and Kaiser. Great pressure on the quarterback, forcing an early inaccurate throw.
Lachlan Baker going to punt it away. And there's a high kick taken by Max Cowles. And right there at about the 32-yard line. I think that's where I see the marker.
We mentioned that Lake only giving up the 3-pointer was a win for them. Jackson getting them to get the ball back to them, that's a win for Jackson.
Yeah. Advantage Polar Bears right now here in the early going. Polar Bears come back out on offense, led by junior Carter Mulliman. They're going to go empty backfield. 5 receivers now in the pattern. Mulliman looking left, throws, has a man, caught Szymanski, and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Cal Pierce on the stop for the Blue Streaks. little hurry-up offense now for the Bears. Going to go trips again on the far side. Now Mulliman's going to roll right, throws, has a man, 48-yard line, and brought down right there about the 49 was Regenball.
It's a very popular route in high school when you have the quarterback sprint out and throw on the run. A 3-receiver combination, and you've got a guy deep and a guy in an intermediate distance and a guy underneath, and he completed it to the underneath guy.
Well, they're going to flip the field this time. They're going to go trips on the near side. And one receiver far side. Szymanski, Andrews, and Norch on the near side here. And there's a throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews takes it across the midfield marker to about the 45-yard line, and a first down for the Polar Bears.
And that play succeeded because of the blocking of number 5, Brett Andrews, and Micah Regenball, number 18.
The 2025 food fight is underway, and this year even more schools are involved. Stark County Hunger Task Force is in dire need of donations. Stark County football fans are urged to get more details on how to donate at WHBC.com and Mix941.com. Here's a pass dropped by Norch that time. I think he tried to turn upfield before he had the football. So an incomplete pass brings up second down now for the Polar Bears.
Clever scheme by Jackson on that play, though it was unsuccessful. The offensive line blocked the run play that they faked.
Yeah.
And so you're advertising total run to the defense when you do that. And quarterback, we call that a naked. It comes out, throws on the run without anybody leading and protecting for him.
Trips on the far side, back to pass Mulliman. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, throws. Nice throw on the run that time. And the pass is caught by Rocco Norch, and he's brought down inside the 30 at about the 28-yard line. Coach, I tell you what, Carter Mulliman looks very comfortable back there.
That was awesome. It's a quarterback dropping back, stepping up in the pocket, seeing an escape open up in front of him, like parting the Red Seas, and he moves forward and throws on the run. He's accurate throwing on the run. Nice chunk play for Jackson.
This series, they really haven't used Corey Jacobs much. Been a lot of passing. Back to throw again. That one high, but Szymanski brings it down. Breaks a tackle. He's inside the 20 to the 15, and nice job that time by Gino Szymanski. Breaking some tackles.
Well, he couldn't have been more than a foot from the sideline.
No.
At some point, after the catch, and
there it is.
But he stayed in bounds, took it back inside, and let the defenders overrun him. Well done.
A couple of broken tackles there. And now we've got a timeout.
And we had a flag.
Oh, is there a flag? I didn't see it.
Yeah,
there we go. It's the Blue Streaks.
Yep, encroachment.
All right, so it'll move it up 5. Some of our other ball games on WHBC tonight. Our Freshmark Sugardale radio game is McKinley at Hoover. Our Friends and Family Credit Union stream game on WHBCSports.com. It is Austintown Fitch at Perry. There is a handoff to Jacobs, and Jacobs gets it inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line.
He's better served to do what he did there than to bounce it outside.
Yep.
Again, this is a second possession, deep in Lake territory, and they have the ability to get a first down before they cross the goal line. So everything favors Jackson on this possession.
Looks like they're going to let the quarter run out as it is down to 3, 2, and 1, and that'll do it for quarter number 1. So we have played 1 here at Blue Streak Stadium, and our score, the Jackson Polar Bears 3, the Lake Blue Streaks nothing. We'll be back after these timeouts.
The news of the day, every day, on Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook.
Paving every alley in the city of Canton over the first 4 years is just part of the plan. Right now, we have contractors who are cleaning these alleys up that haven't been addressed for decades and decades. And literally, there were people coming out of their houses and hugging the guys working for the contractor, cleaning these alleys up.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing.
It is a great thing.
It is a good thing.
1480 WHBC.
I'm Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns. Proud to be a member of Team Sarchon. Join us in Sarchon Auto Group as we drive towards a brighter future. Because when we come together, on and off the field, we can accomplish anything. Community, teamwork, strength. That's what we're all about.
Starting quarter number 2 here at Lake High School, and the Jackson Polar Bears are knocking on the door again.
This is a must score a touchdown situation for Jackson. They can get a first down as yet and or a touchdown, but they've got to get the touchdown.
Mulliman with Jacobs behind him, hands it off. Jacobs gets hit, but then he makes his way into the end zone. And touchdown, Polar Bears. Very well executed drive that time by the Polar Bears.
Corey Jacobs is listed at 6'1", 185, but standing behind Mulliman, he doesn't look that tall.
No.
But he evidenced the ability to run as a power back on a couple of previous carries, but he did so on that one for the touchdown.
Miser for the extra point, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So 11:55 here in the first half, and the Polar Bears have opened up a 10-point lead. Jackson 10, Lake nothing. We'll be back after these timeouts.
Aultman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Aultman is always here for you.
This is Brian Bailey of Old Carolina Barbecue Company. It's pigskin time in Northeast Ohio, and you know that Old Carolina is the official barbecue of football. So if you've got plans to gather at a tailgate or in front of a big screen TV, be sure your buffet line is full of hearty party food. We've got tender hand-pulled pork to make all-pro sliders and hickory-smoked deep-fried wings that will score big points with your party guests. We're covering football fans at our 3 convenient locations in Canton, Massillon, and Alliance. Order online today at oldcarolina.com.
Miser will kick off here for the Polar Bears. This one is going to be taken at about the 5-6 yard line. A lot of running room up the middle, and still on his feet all the way out past the 40-yard line is Chase Fuller. And a good run back now for the Blue Streaks. They need to take advantage of it.
Yep, that might be the spark that they needed. Scoring drive for Jackson. Time of possession, 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Took them 8 plays to do that. They covered 67 yards, predominantly through the air until the last play, the scoring play, which was a run to the right offside. 3-yard TD run by Corey Jacobs. Extra point by Miser. Jackson has a lead 10-0 over Lake with 11:55 remaining in the second quarter.
There's a pump fake. Oh man, wide open Fuller, and he is gone. What a fake by Alex Dwyer. The DB bit on the fake, and Chase Fuller took it to the house.
58 yards.
I love that.
Great play call.
Yep. You're down 10-0. You haven't done much. And okay, let's.
How about that?
Fake it. Pump fake the throw, and find a wide open guy for a really big chunk play.
J.P. Moorhead now for the extra point. And that is up, and it is good. And boy, lightning strikes for the Blue Streaks. 11:38 to go here in the first half, and they move within 3, 10-7.
This is why the series is 19-18 in Jackson's favor.
That's right. The Polar Bears enjoying that one more win over all the years. We'll be back right after this timeout.
The Saturday Morning Huddle returns to the WHBC YouTube channel and Facebook Live every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. We'll have highlights, coach and player interviews, analysis, and much more.
Kenny Rhoda and John Bazika help you get caught up on Friday night high school football action on the Saturday Morning Huddle, 10 a.m. on the WHBC YouTube channel and live on Facebook.
The Saturday Morning Huddle is presented by Marianne Donuts, DeHoff Realtor Ty Colucci, Akron Auto Auction, Dirty Hands Excavating and Restoration LLC, and Community One Credit Union. Subscribe now to our YouTube channel and don't miss a minute. Watch it live or on demand.
Back here at Lake, the Blue Streaks have struck quickly. After the kick here, we'll give you that scoring drive. Taken by the up man right there, and a little bit of running room for Jared Kaiser. He's brought down across the 35 there, and the Polar Bears will start there. Let's take a look at that Freshmark Sugardale scoring drive. Predictably delicious since 1920. Coach?
Lake answers in style. I think this might be the quickest score that we've had. It was one play. It only took 17 seconds, covered 58 yards, and 11:38 of the second quarter. Lake is on the board. A 58-yard TD pass from Alex Quire to Chase Fuller. Extra point by Moorhead. Also good. Jackson's lead shrinks to 10-7 over Lake.
Just like that. Polar Bears now with 4 receivers in the pattern, 2 near, 2 far. There's Mulliman throws. Nice throw, catch at the 42-yard line is Szymanski.
They're having great success through the air. Great success so far.
Hey, the food fight is back, and we have some new participants this year, including Hoover and Jackson. Pam Cook talks with Hoover Athletic Director Larry Kennard and Jackson Athletic Director Jeff Cracker about joining the fight and about what else is going on leading up to Week 10. Here is a run by Jacobs and brought down right around the line of scrimmage. Also want to tell you that interview airs at halftime of this ball game, and you can catch it on YouTube, and you'll find it on 1480 WHBC YouTube channel as well.
I think that's good defensive football by number 58, Martinez. They want to run the ball off tackle inside the defensive end, and he's not allowing them to do it, and he's forcing the ball to be bounced. And then you get those other linebackers involved. And
got an injured player down there, so we'll get an opportunity here to give you some scores from around the area. West Branch up on Marlington in the second quarter, 28-0. Ridgewood leads Sandy Valley 20-0, that second quarter score. Edison leads Canton Central Catholic 8-3 in the second quarter. Manchester up on Fairless 7-0 in the second. Malvern up 12-8 over Buckeye Trail, that one in the second quarter. Salem leads Minerva 14-3 in the second quarter. How about Canfield now leading Louisville 7-0? That one also in the second. And Massillon leads Cardinal Ritter out of New Jersey by a score of 7-0 as well. And one other score, the McKinley Bulldogs and the Hoover Vikings are tied at 7 in the first quarter. Young man seems to be okay.
Got a little hitch in his giddy up, but
running
he's jogging off the field. Yep.
Yeah, Aaron Mitchell. Good to see he's all right. He got off faster than all the
pedestrians. Yes, we're waiting for
the medical help. They're still waiting on them to get off. There you go, finally. He's the one who was hurt. He was the first one off the field. So the Polar Bears will go 4 receivers again. 2 on the near side, 2 on the far side. Mulliman fakes the handoff, quick hitter, and a nice catch that time. That was 16, Rocco Norch.
Nice play calling. nice play calling by Jackson. That's Bedre. Bardewall.
Yeah, Bedre.
Mixing it up and
ran into Bedre earlier today. Pass this time incomplete.
I thought
or complete. I'm sorry. You're right. He did catch it.
18.
Edge and ball. I thought maybe he had bobbled it. Nope, he had it. So at the 32-yard line, it's a 1st and 10 for the Polar Bears. Mullman going to move Jacobs now to his left. Looking right, throws right, caught, and a nice catch and a nice tackle there. Michael Regenball with the catch, and coming up is Cole Ryder.
Number 17 reacting quickly to that short route.
Yep.
We may have a pump fake in his direction with a guy showing a hitch and then a go.
Yeah, Rader made a nice job. He closed quickly on the pass. Cole, 5'10", 180-pound junior. Mulliman on 2nd down, throws left, and Jacobs not able to haul it in.
It was a forward pass, not a lateral.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, they blew the whistle there. But if you're Jacobs, you got to play it as if it could be a fumble. So
absolutely.
He just found out it wasn't.
I've been paying attention to the visiting crowds throughout the season. Perry had the best visiting crowd up to this particular point, but I think Jackson's they're competing with him. There's a lot of folks here from Jackson this evening.
Yeah, I was looking to see up there. I thought maybe the band was already down, but they're actually they are down on the field down there. I couldn't find them. I thought that was the Jackson band. Yeah, there's like 100 of them. There's like 200 maybe.
300 maybe.
300. All right, so it's 3rd down. Yeah, the Purple Army will be entertaining here at halftime, as well as the Lake High School Marching Band. 2 great bands. Mulliman now whistles and a flag. Motion. 9:45 here in the first half. And boy, as smooth as some of these drives have been for Jackson, this one has made up for it.
Drop pass, penalty.
Yeah.
Those things are all drive stoppers.
That was Jackson's first penalty of the game. Yeah, Carter Mullman's having a great game. 14 of 17, 139 yards.
Wow.
He's thrown to 6 different receivers.
Mulliman, little move to get out of the pocket. Hits Jacobs, and Jacobs with a few moves of his own. And he's all the way down to the 5-yard line.
He didn't drop that one, did he?
No, he didn't. 23-yard gain. Is that right, Bob?
I am checking. 28, yep.
Yeah.
Nice job by Mulliman again. Escaping up into the pocket, but still looking downfield, and he finds number 4, Corey Jacobs, to his left, and not much gained on the catch, but a whole bunch gained on the run after the catch.
Mark him officially at the 6-yard line. This time, Jacobs again inside the 5 to about the 4, and it's about. Lake says they got the football. I don't know. They came up with it. Kyle Hammer says, I've got the football. But the guys in the white and black stripes say no.
That's 3 times we've maybe had a fumble, but it wasn't a fumble.
Yep. Saw Dan DeGeorge down there. I think his team had him convinced. Back to throw, end zone, and what a catch. Gino Szymanski. And Mulliman did a nice job just lobbing it over the defense. put it perfectly.
Well, Gino sold the slant and then went to the corner, and the ball was accurately thrown. Got separation from the defender. Yep. Well in bounds. Nice play call.
Yeah, he had the defender on his heels. So touchdown Polar Bears. And they're trying to extend that lead to 10. Here's the extra point. Up and good by Miser. So it wasn't pretty, but it's effective. Another touchdown drive for the Polar Bears. 8:46 to go in the first half. Bears lead it by 10, 17-7. We'll be back.
Today's leftovers are tomorrow's hot dog toppings. The leftover dog. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum. We've all had a foot long, but who amongst us has had the courage to attempt a foot high? Stack it high. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
Back here at Blue Streak Stadium, Frank Cilona, Coach Thom McDaniels, Bob Jeffries with you tonight on a beautiful night for football here in Stark County, and two great football teams entertaining us down on the football field. Miser will kick off. This one a line drive kick, hits at about the 11-yard line and goes out of bounds. So Blue Streaks again will have pretty decent field position to start this drive. So the
Jackson actually had to overcome themselves a little bit in that last touchdown drive, overcome a penalty and a drop pass.
Yep, you have that fresh mark Sugardale scoring drive. Go ahead.
Pardon me for interrupting.
Nope.
9 plays, 2 minutes and 52 seconds, and at 8:46 of the second quarter, after covering 65 yards, Jackson on the board again. A 4-yard TD pass from Carter Mulliman to Gino Szymanski. Miser's good with the extra point again, and Jackson has a 10-point lead, 17-7 over Lake.
Buckeyes host Minnesota on Saturday. Pregame is at 6 p.m. Kickoff 7:30 on 1480 WHBC. Quire can't find a receiver, and he's going to go down in the backfield. Great defensive play that time, staying with it, and coming up and making the stop, Luke Mason. Big loss.
Quire wanted to go deep. He had no separation with the target and the defender. Held on the ball a little bit too long.
Yep, loss of 12. Brings up second down. Well, they're saying 7. I think it's more than 7. Well, it is 7. There's a pass incomplete on the sidelines there. Brings up third down and 17 now. Talked about the Buckeyes. The Browns are across the pond this Sunday as they take on the Minnesota Vikings in London. Pre-game's at 7:30 a.m. 7:30 a.m. and kickoff at 9:30 a.m. And you can hear it on 1480 WHBC. You going to get up and watch that, Coach?
Excuse me?
You going to get up and watch that?
No, I don't think so.
You're going to sleep in, are you?
Yeah, I'll be in Buffalo.
Oh, that's right. You're going to Buffalo. There's a long pass. Overthrown, looking for Fuller that time. Patriots in Buffalo, when is that? Sunday night.
Sunday night,
yep.
Sometimes in that down and distance situation where it's third and forever, or what seems like forever, sometimes you throw a screen or run a draw play, trying to trick the D just a little bit, and other times you go ahead and try to call a play that's going to get you, the 22 or the 17 or whatever that long, third and long situation is.
Well, 3 and out now for the Blue Streaks. Lachlan Baker punts it away. Nice high kick taken. Fair catch called for, and received at the 34-yard line. So that's where the Polar Bears will start this next drive. Hey, breaking news, starting next week, you'll have a chance each day to win $2,000. We're giving away a total of, get this, $20,000. Just enter the keyword for the hour that you hear on Canton's Morning News and the Kenny and JT Show. The more times you enter, the better your chances of winning. Starts Monday and goes through October 17th.
Did I tell you tonight that I love the fact that the punt returners are catching the ball?
I knew you would.
I do.
Isn't that something?
That's really good football.
All right, the Polar Bears will go on offense. And here's a handoff to Jacobs. Jacobs, not much, but he gets about 1.5 yards there.
I almost think at this point that you're running the ball to keep Lake honest.
Yeah.
Because they've been hugely successful throwing the football so far. Don't have the numbers in front of me, but I know he's over 100 yards in passing already.
171.
Yeah.
171.
Wow. There's Mulliman, blitzes on, and he's going down. Great timing that time by the Blue Streaks, and they come up big with Angelo Wood, who came in, and he came right up the middle.
And he was untouched.
Yep.
Or so it seemed. His presence, to Mulliman was immediate.
Yep. They mark him at the 25-yard line. 3rd down and 19.
See what their third and forever answer is.
Mulliman going to throw. Pressure. Can he get out of there? No. Flag down. Pass intercepted. Nope. He dropped it. It looked like Brady Summers had it in his hands, but he couldn't hang on. But there's a flag down in the backfield. It's going to be a hold. And I think the Polar Bear or the Blue Streaks will probably decline it.
They did.
They did already.
Yep. There they go.
The referee anticipated that decision.
He looked over and said, "You don't want that, do you?"
Yeah, he was gesturing with his hands, the gesture, the signal for decline.
So, great defensive stand that time by the Blue Streaks. They've got 6:28 remaining here in the first half to try to get something going as they force a punt. Miser will come in and kick it away.
First Jackson punt.
Yep, Novak and Fuller are back. There's a wobbly kick taken at about the 37-yard line. Across the 45, midfield, and then pushed out of bounds. Nice job. Good run back that time by Fuller.
That's about a 12 or 15-yard return.
Yeah.
And you'll take that any day on a punt
Absolutely. Better than letting it drop, right? You lose 15.
Anything's better than letting it drop.
Well, the Blue Streaks go on offense now. They are 6-0, by the way, on the season. Wins over South Range, Boardman, Rocky River, Perry, Glen Oak, and Northwest. Trying to stay perfect on the season, but they've got their work cut out for them. They trail by 10. Alex Quire going to turn, hand it off. That is Novak in the backfield. Zach Novak, the ball carrier.
I'm looking. He's tall.
6'3". Quickly back to the line. There's a handoff. Running room again for Novak. Picks up a first down.
That presents a different problem.
Davis Matson is in there, but Novak has had the last 2 carries. Alex Quire gets the play from the sideline and runs back out. They're a little up-tempo here, I guess, if you will. Mitchell going to be in that slot. And there is Davis Matson. So a pickup of about 3 yards, second down and 7.
2 backs in the backfield on more than just 2 consecutive plays, and it's been successful.
Quinn Snyder going to go wide on the right side. Quire calls for the ball, and he gets it. There's a fake to Matson. Quire going to keep it, and nothing doing. Boy, he didn't fool. Who is that? 48 for the Polar Bears. Reese Myers. Great defensive play there.
Yep, they set that play up. They set that play up with the previous carries. And that's the complementary play to that, and they just didn't get much out of it.
I'm going to remind everybody to stick around halftime for our Beyond the Bleachers. Great report that Pam Cook puts together. Food Fight is back, and we'll have some new participants this year, including the Hoover Vikings and the Jackson Polar Bears. Pam Cook talks with Hoover Athletic Director Larry Kennard and Athletic Director at Jackson, Jeff Cracker, about joining the fight and about what else is going on leading up to Week 10. The interview airs at halftime of our YouTube game here tonight, and you'll find it on the 1480 WHBC YouTube channel as well. It's always a great thing there with that food fight that raises certainly awareness for hunger here in Stark County, and boy, everybody, the community really comes together, and we put it all together at the Massillon-McKinley game.
Is this the first time they've expanded it to?
Yeah,
okay,
I think so.
Good idea.
It used to be just Massillon-McKinley.
Correct.
And at the halftime of that game, they always announce the winner. And
yeah.
So this year we've got some new participants. So great job by all involved. Hey, also want to shout out to our new sponsors, Toyota and the all-new state-of-the-art BMW of North Canton. We're closer than you think. Bob, you going to go get your BMW this week?
Right. I like my Honda.
So, the Blue Streaks, 3rd and about 7. Quire throws, has a man, Mitchell, and Mitchell inside the 20 to the 15-yard line.
Well done. Those are 3rd and long, but they're makeables. But you need the right play call, and they got it there. And then the execution always trumps the call.
Yep. Great call and great execution, though. So it's a first down for the Blue Streaks. They have it at about the 18-yard line. Trips on the near side. Quire fakes the handoff, throws, little bubble screen, and splitting the defenders and into the end zone. Chase Fuller. Great play. Chase Fuller broke a couple tackles. That could be our play of the night tonight. So Chase Fuller puts the Blue Streaks back on the board.
He did something that we call splitting defenders.
Yeah.
He was running into a crowd of defenders, and instead of trying to juke and outmaneuver them, he split them. He went vertical as fast as he could, and they were helpless to tackle him.
So J.P. Moorhead trying to make it a 17-14 game, and he does. It's just a 3-point lead now for the Polar Bears. Plenty of time, though, here in the first half. 4:09 to go, Coach, and the way these teams have been moving up and down the field, could see another score.
Yeah, nobody's leaving early this evening.
No, absolutely not. 4:09 to go in the first half. Polar Bears 17, Blue Streaks 14. We'll be back.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
From the heart of the Hall of Fame city to the Carnation City, all the way into the City of Champions. Mixed Mornings have come back home, and we can't wait to have you on our team.
Sounds like Stark County. Mixed Mornings with Matt Bento. Weekdays 6 till 10. Mix 94.1.
We'll have that scoring drive here right after the kickoff. Here's a short kick taken by the Aultman and Brent Andrews for Jackson, and a little extra going on there, but they quickly put that to rest. And here with that Freshmark Sugardale scoring drive, predictably delicious since 1920. There's Thom.
Yep, Lake scores with 4:09 remaining in the second quarter. They possess the ball for 2 minutes and 9 seconds. 6 plays, 48 yards. The touchdown, an 18-yard TD pass from Quire to Fuller. Extra point by Moorhead. Good again, and Jackson has a 3-point lead, 17-14 over Lake.
Couple of scores for you here. Halftime, Perry and Fitch, 0-0 over in the PTO. Strasburg and East Canton are also 0-0 in the second quarter. We'll get you some more here as we go along. There's a pass. Mulliman lofts that one out there. Caught by Norch, and he is out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
I'm not certain at this point. Bob can help me here.
We got a player down. Go ahead, Coach.
I mean, Lake is defenseless against the throw. I don't know his attempts and completions. Bob can
17 of 21. So to 6 different receivers.
Wow,
that says a lot. That says a lot.
I mean, Jackson's really dominated the snaps in the game too. They've had 30 offensive plays to Lake has only 15.
Well, in Lake's one-play score, you don't get any time of possession. I think 17 seconds worth there.
Deceiving stat, but
right. All right, the Blue Streaks and the Bears are back at it. Here is Jacobs. Nice run up the middle and gets it inside Blue Streak territory to the 39-yard line.
Best inside run of the night for Corey Jacobs.
Yep. Massillon Tigers up on Cardinal Ritter 14-8. That one in the second quarter. Orville 14, Northwest 7. Second quarter score.
Riders trying to bounce back from last week's loss.
There's Jacobs, and not much there. He might have got 2 yards. See how generous they are with the spot. They do. One of the games that we're doing tonight, McKinley and Hoover. The Bulldogs up 14-7 over in North Canton tonight. There's a handoff. Jacobs. Boy, that looked like he didn't want to give him the football. Jacobs got back to the line of scrimmage.
That was one of those zone read deals where,
but he didn't want to give it up.
He wanted to keep it. No, his decision was to keep it, and Jacobs didn't let him have it.
Jacobs said, "No, I'll take it."
There's a lot of repetitions that have to take place between running back and quarterback, so that both are on the same page. Jacobs has to know: is that a give or is that a fake?
Back to pass, Mulliman, and off the hands of Szymanski that time. So it should bring up a punting situation. If you're the Polar Bears, you do want to maybe pin them deep here. Let's see what they do. They're going to bring the punt team on.
Everybody from Lake brought a cowbell tonight, I think, with them.
It's cowbell night. More cowbell. So they will punt it away and back deep for the Blue Streaks. Novak and Fuller. There's a high kick. It hits at about the 2 and goes into the end zone.
Lake not really believing they were going to punt it. They had nobody back, as an intended punt returner. They suspected some tomfoolery, and they didn't get it.
So they will take over again with 2:06 to go in the first half from their own 20-yard line, and stick around halftime. We'll have some scores, analysis, and also our feature from Pam Cook, Beyond the Bleachers.
What's Lake's timeout situation?
I think they each have 2
They
left.
have 2, yep.
Okay, well, I think they're going to make an attempt to score here. They're at 2:06.
And here's a fake handoff, looking deep right side, and a little bit of bumping going on there, but nothing really to throw a flag over.
No, the receiver defender, engaged with each other near the sideline, and the ball almost ended up on the hash. So
yeah,
that may have been a throwaway as much as anything else.
So it brings up second down, clock right at 2 minutes. Entertaining first half thus far. Quire. This time hands it off. Matson has some running room out to the 35. Picks up the first down and falls forward to about the 26. So just across the 35.
Yep. That play will encourage them to attempt to score with the time remaining.
1:48 and counting. Still 2 timeouts for each team. Quire hands it off again. That time, not much there. As Matson goes down. He's getting up a little slow. Good play there by that Polar Bear front. Will Angel Martinez. Clock runs, 1:11. Quire throws, has a man. Oh, off the fingertips of the intended receiver there, Quinn Snyder.
He was open by a lot.
He was.
A little bit of an overthrow. And so this 2-minute, 6-second scoring drive stalls a little bit here, and we're looking at 3rd and 11.
Big play here for the Blue Streaks. They want to keep this drive alive. They're going to go trips on the far side. One receiver near. One back in the backfield. Quire, quarterback draw. Has some running room and gets it to about the 47-yard line. Going to be short by about 4 yards. And with the clock winding down, do they take a shot? Bob says no.
They're going to let the clock. Well, no, they changed their mind. Looks like they were going to send the punt team on.
Yeah, they're gonna stick with it. Jackson trying to put the right personnel out there. They're back and forth.
14 on the play clock and 28 on the game clock.
I think they're going to call timeout with 1 second left and then punt it.
Yeah, you're right. Play clock down to 3, 2, and 1, and we do get a timeout. So Dan George says, let's think about it. You got 16 seconds. The play, if you don't get it, it's going to take 3-4 seconds maybe, or could be more.
Well, the last thing you need here is a big mistake because you get the ball to start the second half. Am I right about that? Lake gets the ball.
Lake gets the ball first, second half.
Yep. So discretion, better part of valor here.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Coach, do you remember what's the deepest you've been in your own territory other than some crazy situation that you went for it on 4th down? Do you remember?
Oh, my.
that you said, boy, we got to get this or we're in big trouble?
I can't remember a specific situation, but
you've probably done it a few times, didn't you? You probably take a chance.
Yeah, but I was unlikely to do it deep in my own territory.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen it 30-yard line before, and I'm like, boy, you better make sure you get this. You're putting your defense out there. They're going to punt it away. So Lachlan Baker going to kick it. Nice wobbly kick, and it takes a roll, and it goes right into the end zone with 7.1 seconds to go.
It's a 54-yard punt, I think.
It was.
As well as Jackson's throwing the ball, I wouldn't have done it.
No, you're right.
That matters too.
Oh, absolutely.
The circumstances that led up to that particular moment.
Stick around for halftime. It'll be our Bell Stores halftime report. We'll keep you updated on some scores, analysis, stats, and our halftime feature with Pam Cook, Beyond the Bleachers. 7 seconds remain here. 99. Take a knee. There it is. The Bears will take a knee, and as we suspected. So clock will wind down. And we are at 0 at halftime here, and our halftime score, the Jackson Polar Bears 17 and the Lake Blue Streaks 14. Stick around. We'll be back after these timeouts.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
A strong community brings people together and lifts them through all of life's challenges. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we believe a dependable financial resource is crucial for a strong community. That's why, in addition to our financial services, we support our neighbors whenever we can. Giving back to our community, we strive to be a part of the growth and success of our institutions, organizations, and neighbors. Because when they succeed, we succeed.
Does your fast-paced family need internet that can keep up? Accelerate Fiber from MCTV has you covered with the speeds and reliability to match your lifestyle. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber lets everyone in your home stream, game, video chat, and work all at the same time. Connect with MCTV's Accelerate Fiber technology for the speed and dependability your family deserves. Upgrade today.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
Fact. There are high school football rivalries all across Stark County. Fact. The Stark County Hunger Task Force is dealing with its biggest need for food to fill its pantries. Fact. The 2025 food fight is more important than ever, and the battle is growing.
The fans of McKinley and Massillon go at it every year, collecting donations throughout October, and the winner is announced during the big game.
But we won't stop there.
All fans of Stark County High School football, we're asking you to join the fight.
We'll have drop-off locations at area schools and businesses all around Stark County.
Let's bust the bins.
Do it now.
With non-perishable food items.
For details on donation locations, go to WHBC.com or Mix941.com.
Remember, in this fight,
everyone wins.
CKP Heating and Cooling is the go-to name for heating, cooling, and more. Local owners Chaz and Ty want to thank the community for their business and support. For heating, cooling, refrigeration, boiler work, sheet metal, custom fabrication, and more, go with CKP. Call 330-791-3029 or visit them online at ckphvac.com.
I'm Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns, proud to be a member of Team Sarchon. Star Shine Light Group as we drive towards a brighter future. Because when we come together, on and off the field, we can accomplish anything. Community, teamwork, strength. That's what we're all about.
Welcome to Beyond the Bleachers. I'm Pam Cook, your host for this edition, and today we're going to welcome in two local athletic directors from Hoover High School. We have Larry Kennard, and from Jackson High School, Jeff Cracker. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Hello.
Good to have you.
Thanks for having us.
So I want to, first of all, very excited to announce that you guys have agreed to join our 2025 food fight this year. And, you know, for the Stark County Hunger Task Force, obviously, the more we can do for them, the better off we are. So we thought it might be a good year to just add some more rivalries. Thoughts from you on why you decided to go ahead and join the fight?
Well, I mean, of course, you know, from our end, we're always willing to do something that uplifts our community, Stark County community, and always willing to, to give back to that, because that community gives back to us, So, and then of course, there's always any chance we can get to compete with Jackson in anything. We always like to take that opportunity as well.
And like Larry said, it's for a great cause, that competition. And to piggyback on that, as far as the community goes, I think for both schools, it's, again, a good reminder for our student athletes and our students about those that are out there that are in need, and how important it is to help them and support them and lift them up, as Larry said. So, really all the way around for Hoover and Jackson, it's definitely a win-win for sure.
Absolutely.
And we have on our website, WHBC.com. I know you guys posted stuff on your websites, and also mix941.com. Tons of information. There's QR codes on there that if somebody just wants to make a monetary donation, they can. But as far as collecting, how are you guys going about that at your respective districts?
Well, for us, once we get our receptacles, of course, they're going to be sitting in our main concourse of our high school. Right outside of our athletic office is where they'll be, and we will instruct everyone at our upcoming game on Friday that's where they can come in and donate at that time. Of course, having the graphic up on the video board as well, with some of those instructions also.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and here at Jackson High School, it'll be at our main entrance, probably similar to what Hoover's has set up. Right when you walk in the door, our security staff, and particularly Frank Gagliardi, will be helping direct folks to where to make those donations right there in the front. And then we're hoping that by having it there in the front, that more and more people will see that and say, oh, okay, I'll stop back by. I'll be bringing some more food items, and just keep piling things up from there, and again, helping our community.
Yeah, we're so excited about this. We also should say that we have Central Catholic and St. Thomas and Massillon and McKinley, who we started the whole thing with, and just felt like there's so many great rivalries in Stark County that we want to just continue to add on. And it does nothing but help, the Stark County Hunger Task Force to do that. But so the rivalry, let's talk about that. It's a big one, isn't it?
It is. It is. It's a big one for sure.
I'm sorry, I'm sitting in the purple room. I know that was a bone of contention.
I
want to apologize. I love it, Pam.
We already worked through that. I'm a Mount Union grad, so I'll let the purple go for that reason. That's the only reason why.
Okay, there you go. There you go. So what do you guys have planned, like leading up to week 10 and those kinds of things?
Well, for us, we're always in the week by week type of mentality. We're focused on we're focused on McKinley first, is where we're at right now. And then from there, we'll work on Perry, and then we'll work on Lake. And then when we get to week 10, we'll be ripping and raring to go for week 10. Of course, there's a lot of things surrounding that with the Rotary event, with our student athletes and our cheerleaders and our communities, both of our communities coming together to break bread on that day. But then, of course, Friday night's going to be a very special night.
And Jeff, you guys have plans for a lot of stuff too, right?
Yeah, we'll have a great week for our students here. We do a lot of decoration throughout the school. Student council, our cheerleaders are amazing getting that set up on the Sunday before the week kicks off, and then we'll have theme days each day. Of course, as Larry said, they're hosting, since they're the host for the game, they're Rotary hosts that week, which is a great event to get together. And then we'll have our we actually do with our booster club a steak dinner on that during that week and that evening, an opportunity for the players along with their parents, moms and dads, to get together for the seniors anyhow. One last time to break bread and hear from a speaker that we'll have. I'm not sure who that will be quite yet. So it just kind of adds that additional, that additional punch to the week as far as just making it really special. And then we'll circle up on Friday with our rally that will culminate into the game that night. And it's a great rivalry. I've played in it before years ago now. And it's one born out of respect, though. I think if you have two schools who are competitive as we are, but as successful as they both are, that's where it starts from and where it circles around. And so there's a lot of respect by our administrations. We work really well together, although some people might want to think we might not want to. We really do. Larry and I have all kind of great conversations. Our coaching staffs have a lot of respect for each other. They both know that they're both working hard. And then it's always, the endings to these games, especially the last decade, have been just amazing. People are definitely getting their money's worth for the Hoover-Jackson game. That's for sure.
For sure.
Always
a lot of emotion that night.
It's wonderful. It's always been great. It's been great. But Jeff, I also want you to mention the band has something special coming up, right?
Yeah, so we only actually we had a pretty front-loaded home schedule. So our first 5 out of 6 games are actually home this year. And so these last 4, 3 out of the 4 will be on the road. But our last game is against McKinley. It'll be week 9. And the Purple Army will be revved up and ready to go. They are every week. But particularly they'll be having their blacklight show at halftime. We'll also be doing our senior football and cheerleading senior night. But the blacklight show has been just an amazing tradition by our band, and it carries forward with our great director, David Gleason. So we're really excited for that week 9 against McKinley. And then, like I said, we'll be ramping it up for Hoover week 10.
I have to give a shout out to my senior great nephew, Carter Shadle, who is in the Jackson band and has loved every minute of it. So he'll be there on senior night. And so will my niece and nephew, my family. So Larry, anything that you want to mention coming up?
Similar to what Jeff, mentioned, we have, of course, that week we're going to have, that's our theme week. That's our big week where we have themes every day. We'll also have our pep rally as well on that Friday. The school will be decorated. Our pep squad as well as our cheerleaders do a great job, doing, decorating our school as well. But yeah, for us, it's just like I said, I'm an old grizzled football coach, so in my mindset, it's 1 week at a time is where we're at right now. We're having a great season so far, and we just want to continue to keep that going.
All right. Well, Food Fight is underway, and looking forward to lots of donations and a great battle between you guys. And we'll talk again soon. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Thanks, Pam. Appreciate having us on, and good luck with the food fights.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
This is Brian Bailey of Old Carolina Barbecue Company. It's pigskin time in Northeast Ohio, and you know that Old Carolina is the official barbecue of football. So if you've got plans to gather at a tailgate or in front of a big screen TV, be sure your buffet line is full of hearty party food. We've got tender hand-pulled pork to make all-pro sliders and hickory-smoked deep-fried wings that will score big points with your party guests. We're covering football fans at our 3 convenient locations in Canton, Massillon, and Alliance. Order online today at oldcarolina.com.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Come see the many reasons you should be shopping with us at Toyota of North Canton. We're the home of a lifetime powertrain warranty included with every new vehicle purchase. Check in with us frequently for new inventory. We have exclusive deals that are updated every month. We're part of a network of dealerships. If we don't have the vehicle you want, we'll find it for you. With so many reasons to shop here, why would you ever go anywhere else? ToyotaofNorthCanton.com.
Today's leftovers are tomorrow's hot dog toppings. The leftover dog. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum. We've all had a foot long, but who amongst us has had the courage to attempt a foot high? Stack it high. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum.
Aultman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Aultman is always here for you.
It's Kenny and JT.
Legendary actor, producer, director, author, musician, William Shatner. You've touched so many different generations, whether it's, Captain Kirk or DJ Hooker.
I got arrested for touching the wrong generation.
Was there a favorite role of yours throughout your entire illustrious career?
I don't think that way. What I think is the moment I'm doing something, that's the best I can do. And this radio show is the best I can do. So you'll have
away.
It's the Kenny and JT Show. Weekdays between 3 and 7 on WHBC.
For over 60 years, Friends and Family Credit Union has proudly served Stark County. We provide financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County. Whether it's a loan, savings, checking, or other financial services, now more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family. Come visit any of our 3 locations, online or our mobile app. Our focus is always you, the member.
Back here at halftime, it's our Bell Stores halftime report. Keeping the big dogs happy.
If you say so.
Now, keeping the family on full at Bell Stores. And we are our halftime score 17-14. The Polar Bears lead the Lake Blue Streaks and trying to knock them from the undefeated ranks. And we've got some numbers to pass along, Coach. You have those, and if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's a difference of 3 points on the scoreboard, but it's a huge difference in terms of statistics. Jackson, 33 rushing yards, Lake 34, so nobody's really distinguished themselves in terms of running the ball. Jackson, 179 passing yards, Lake 100. Total yards for Jackson, 212, 134 for Lake. First down, Jackson, 12, Lake 7. Time of possession, big difference here. That completely, it doesn't indicate the score at all. Jackson, time of possession, 16 minutes, 19 seconds, and Lake, 7 minutes and 41 seconds. No turnovers. They've been clean that way, and pretty clean penalty-wise. Jackson with 1 penalty for 5 yards, and Lake 2 penalties for 10. Individual statistics, Alex Quire is 4 of 9 for 100 yards and 2 TDs for Lake. Davis Matheson, 5 rushes, 24 yards. Chase Fuller, 2 catches, both for touchdowns, and a total of 76 yards for Lake. And Jackson, on the other hand, Carter Mulliman, 17 of 22. That's a significant amount of completions per attempt. 179 yards and a TD. Corey Jacobs been busy in the backfield, rushing 15 yards for 44 yards and 1 touchdown. Spreading the ball around, Jackson is Gino Szymanski, 4 catches, 41 yards and the TD. Micah Riggenball, 5 catches, 46 yards, and Rocco Norch, 4 catches, 49 yards.
Well, I mean, I was very impressed, Coach, and I'd like to get your opinion on this. The way Jackson came out, and they just, there's that cliche, we punched them right in the mouth, and I don't know that they did that necessarily, but they ran a really clean couple of drives down the field. Obviously, they had to settle for a field goal the first time, but they had some really clean drives the next couple. Then they had one that wasn't so clean, but they actually scored on it. So, yep. I mean, they did what they had to do.
Well, and I agree. How they began the game was impressive. How Lake eventually responded was impressive in its own way, too. If statistics decide the outcome, this game's over. But they don't. So I have great respect for Jackson's beginning and their game plan to start fast. They did that, and Lake's resiliency to survive that and still be down by 3 at half.
Yeah, and this is a game. We talked about this at the beginning. There's a lot of computer points out there for the winner of this game.
Oh yeah, there's a lot at stake here, and Lake gets the ball to begin the second half. So,
Bob, any thoughts? You're looking at the numbers throughout this first half.
Well,
I know Mulliman's impressed you.
Yeah, it looked like Jackson was going to dominate to start the game. I mean, they had that nice drive. I mean, I know they would love to get the touchdown, but still you came away with 3 points. Mm-hmm. Lake had a bunch of 3 and outs, but then that big touchdown pass to Fuller seemed to ignite Lake, and so Jackson has had the ball control, passing, the running, but they've only got 17 points where Lake's had the big strikes. And they've been able to keep up, and I think this first possession in the second half for Lake is going to be key.
Jackson might have been disappointed with the field goal at the end of the first possession, but if it ends up being the margin of victory, they're not going to.
They'll take it.
It's the difference right now.
They're not going to regret doing that.
Yeah. All right, I promised you some scores. We'll give you some updates here at halftime. Some of these are in the third quarter already. West Branch up on Marlington 49-0. Ridgewood over Sandy Valley 41-0. It is Tuslaw leading Toronto 7-6. Carrollton trails Alliance 21-7. These are all third quarter now scores. Manchester 14-7 over Fairless. Fitch and Perry tied at 0 at halftime. Edison leads Central Catholic 22-3 at halftime. Canfield leads Louisville 20-7 at halftime. It's Malvern 35 and Buckeye Trail 8. That one at half. McKinley 14 and Hoover 7. That one at the half. Massillon leads Cardinal Ritter out of New Jersey 21-14. Halftime score. Orville and Northwest are tied at 14. Triway leads Canton South 27-14. Salem leads Minerva 27-3 at the half. Also at halftime, Strasburg and East Canton are scoreless. And one last score for you. Green in the second quarter, almost halftime there, leads Glen Oak 41-14.
Oh, my.
All right, that'll give you updated on scores. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the kickoff of the second half between the Blue Streaks and the Polar Bears.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
This is Brian Bailey of Old Carolina Barbecue Company. It's pigskin time in Northeast Ohio, and you know that Old Carolina is the official barbecue of football. So if you've got plans to gather at a tailgate or in front of a big screen TV, be sure your buffet line is full of hearty party food. We've got tender hand-pulled pork to make all-pro sliders and hickory-smoked deep-fried wings that will score big points with your party guests. We're covering football fans at our 3 convenient locations in Canton, Massillon, and Alliance. Order online today at oldcarolina.com.
Fact. There are high school football rivalries all across Stark County. Fact. The Stark County Hunger Task Force is dealing with its biggest need for food to fill its pantries. Fact. The 2025 food fight is more important than ever, and the battle is growing.
The fans of McKinley and Massillon go at it every year, collecting donations throughout October, and the winner is announced during the big game.
But we won't stop there.
All fans of Stark County High School football, we're asking you to join the fight.
We'll have drop-off locations at area schools and businesses all around Stark County.
Let's bust the bins.
Do it now.
With non-perishable food items.
For details on donation locations, go to WHBC.com or Mix941.com.
Remember, in this fight,
everyone wins.
Come see the many reasons you should be shopping with us at Toyota of North Canton. We're the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty, included with every new vehicle purchase. Check in with us frequently for new inventory. We have exclusive deals that are updated every month. We're part of a network of dealerships. If we don't have the vehicle you want, we'll find it for you. With so many reasons to shop here, why would you ever go anywhere else? ToyotaofNorthCanton.com.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
Today's leftovers are tomorrow's hot dog toppings. The leftover dog. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum.
I get him begging.
All righty, back here at halftime is over for the band shows and everybody involved. Great performance there by the Purple Army and the Lake Blue Streak marching bands as we get ready for the second half kickoff, and the Lake Blue Streaks will receive the kick. And Coach, if you're the Blue Streaks, you're still hanging around, and you've had some miscues here, but what'd you talk about at halftime?
It's a cleaner game than they had a week ago, though.
Absolutely.
I think they're comfortable being down 3, considering the slow beginning that they had. And you know, they're going to have bad intentions here, you know, for Jackson at the beginning of this third quarter with the first possession.
Polar Bears will kick off. That is Cooper Miser, the senior. He's been the kicker here for 2-3 years. Back deep for the Blue Streaks. Chase Fuller, Davis Matson. Here's a line drive kick, going to hit at about the 6-yard line and go out of bounds. So Blue Streaks will have another good field position to start. That's about the second one that's gone out of bounds.
I was going to say, I think that they had one
going
in the other direction.
Yeah, that one other time it was out of bounds, and they got it to 35.
So this one will go out to the 35 as well. What a difference that makes. I mean, that's a momentum swinger sometimes if you get an opportunity to. I mean, you're going 65 yards now instead of 80.
Yeah, it's a 65-yard field.
Yeah, Lake has had some short fields on their possessions.
So the Blue Streaks will break the huddle. Alex Quire, the quarterback. They're going to move it to the near hash. They were all lined up in the middle of the field, and they came out of the huddle, and they couldn't find the football.
Unbalanced line to the left.
They got receivers on that left side, but they hand it off to Matson, and Matson gets it to the 40-yard line, so he picks up 5 on the first carry.
When I talk about an unbalanced line, they only had a guard and a tackle to the right of the center on that play.
Yeah.
And they had an additional lineman to the left.
And I want to pick your brain a little bit about that purpose of it. How's it work? And we'll get into that here in a minute. Here's second down and 5. Fake throw, but hand off to Matson, and he got hit right at the line of scrimmage. So, Coach, you got that unbalanced line. What's purpose does it serve?
You may have a numbers advantage, especially if the defense doesn't adjust to the fact that you've got 4 guys on one side of the center and only 2 on the other. Mm-hmm. So if they don't make an adjustment, you may have them outnumbered at the line of scrimmage by 1 guy.
I remember back in high school, played Minerva, and they ran that student body right, student body left. But might have been the only play in their playbook. And it seemed like there was 16 guys coming at you. If you're a defensive back, there is Quire in some trouble and going down back to the 36-yard line. So it's going to bring up 4th and long in a punting situation. But I say that, but, I mean, they just ran everybody. It was kind of like the USC, plays back in the 70s and 80s where they just ran everybody at you. It was a student body right.
Our friend Ed Glass was a perfectionist with unbalanced lines. He had tight end, guard, center on the 2-man side.
There's a low snap, but Baker gets it off. A line drive kick taken at the 30 and out to about the 40-yard lines. And that is where the Blue Streaks, or the Polar Bears, I should say, will start this drive. Max Coles with the return.
That's better field position than Jackson had
they
following the kick out of bounds.
It's a 60-yard field now.
Pardon me, that Lake had.
Next week, we will be at Canton South. Fairless and Canton South will be a live broadcast. Make sure you tune in. There you see it. Falcons and the Wildcats. There's a handoff. And Corey Jacobs, nothing there.
Was that Corey?
Yep.
Okay.
I believe it was. Yeah, it was.
Yep, you're right.
Now, the Polar Bears going to go with 4 receivers again in the pattern, 2 on the near side, 2 in the far. Jacobs is going to line up next to Mulliman, back to pass this time. Has a safety valve to Jacobs, and Jacobs makes a couple people miss and gets it out to about the 45-yard line.
Another good job by Mulliman in checking that ball down, not having any of the wide receivers available to him. Check it down to the running back. And
Aaron Mitchell that time on the stop. He's kind of an unsung hero. He does a lot of blocking on offense and really plays that defensive tackle position very well. Always in on the action.
Jackson went with a long count there, tried to get Lake to jump off sides, unsuccessful.
There's a handoff, and Jacobs going nowhere. They say he lost progress, or stopped progress, I should say, at the 40-yard line. So he lost about, what, Bob, 6, 5? There it is, yeah, 5.
Great penetration by multiple people, from Lake's defensive front linebacker level. Stopped the play before it began.
So it brings up a punting situation for the Bears. Miser kicks it high, wobbly kick, hits at about the 29 and takes a Polar Bear bounce. And look how far this one goes. 28 yards on the roll. Don't look at me like that. I know what you're thinking.
The one, my goodness.
29 yards on the roll.
That's why I love it when they catch it in the air, because it prevents that.
Absolutely. No, you're right. Now the Bears
understand this.
Have the streaks up against the wall here.
100 yards of field position results in 6 points.
Sure does.
They got 99 and a half to go.
Yeah, that ball is inside the 1 yard line. You're right. Look at that right there. You can see it sitting inside the one. Game time temperature when we started was 75. It's gone down now. It's about 66 degrees, but a beautiful clear sky. You see the moon up there. There's a fake handoff, and Quire going to go deep as a man, and it bounces off of his chest. Was looking for Cole Latterman. Good defense there by the Bears. No call. Let's see it again.
Number 23 on the coverage.
There is.
Am I reading that correctly? 23?
Yes. Yes, sir. 23 for the Polar Bears is Jackson Baker.
Yep, good coverage. Yep. Not much separation at all. Contested catch either way.
So, hey, got to try it, right? And here's a tackle in the end zone, and the Bears are going to get a safety. Wow, there was no doubt about that one. Who made the play there? Let's see if we can sort them out. It is 14 for the Bears, and that is Brady Sheets. Let's see here.
That's not the first really good football play he's had tonight.
No, you're right. So Brady Sheets with the safety and makes it a 19-14 game. And the Blue Streaks now will have to kick it back to the Bears. Well, they tried to air it out on first down. And then they tried running it there and nothing doing. Well, blocking broke down.
Yeah, let me convince everybody that I'm an idiot. But letting the ball bounce rather than catching the ball in the air set up that situation to happen.
Yeah, it's a great point.
Yeah, nothing good happens from not catching punts that are catchable.
Yeah.
And that's a vivid example.
29-yard line is where it hit, rolled to the 1. So it was a 28-yard roll. Want to shout out to our new sponsors, Toyota and the all-new state-of-the-art BMW of North Canton. We're closer than you think.
Interesting, you can punt it and or kick it, after a safety.
Yeah.
It's a free kick, your choice. They're going to punt it.
So Lachlan Baker going to punt it away. He'll have to step into it at the 20, and he does. High, wobbly kick taken at the 35. A little bit of running room, but not much. It closes quickly on Max Cowles. And that is where Jackson will start right at about the 47. Let's see where they mark it down. They're switching footballs here, but yep, it is at the 47-yard line.
Yep, number 10, Max Cowles for Jackson, looks very comfortable.
Yeah, he's
catching anything that's been punting. He's willing to run, far to his right, far to his left, move up.
Yeah,
but he looks very comfortable in that role.
He's on the good hands team for sure. He's returned some kicks and punts. And here we go. 5 receivers in the pattern. Empty backfield for Mulliman. Throws, has a receiver, and still on his feet, still going is Szymanski. And Gino gets it inside the 35 to about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, it's a curl route. And that's when a wide receiver runs 12 or 14 yards down the field and turns inside. The quarterback delivered the ball. The ball's a magnet, so that attracts defenders, and he beat him to the outside for a big gain after the catch.
He caught that at the 48 and took it all the way to the 32. So yards after catch, looking really good. Here's a throw on the run, and good catch over there by 18. That's Micah Regibal.
Carter hasn't been inaccurate many times this evening. That was a low throw.
Oh, they're going to say incomplete now.
Yep. Receiver was wide open, and he's demonstrated the ability to throw accurately on the run. Not that time, though.
Here we go. I just checked to see if we had it, and we do. Here's the ball. It did bounce in there, didn't it? Good camera work by our crew tonight, led by Casey Claxon from Claxon Communications.
Best in the business.
Best in the business is right. Four receivers again in the pattern this time. Back to throw Mulliman again. Quick hitter that time. Caught by Norch, and he's tackled right at the 25-yard line. So.
When a team lines up 2 by 2, the corner is generally closer to the outside receiver than the safety is to the inside receiver. Hence he throws the ball to the inside receiver, forcing the safety to have to cover a lot of ground to make the tackle.
We told you about the Cleveland Browns are across the pond this Sunday. They take on the Minnesota Vikings in London. Pregame 7:30 a.m. on Sunday. Kickoff 9:30 a.m. You'll hear it on 1480 WHBC. Here's a pass caught by Coles,
great block.
And Cowles is into the end zone for the score. What a play, 25 yards, Mulliman to Max Cowles.
And they can both thank number 4, Corey Jacobs, for the block that allowed it to be a score.
Yeah, we'll see it right here.
Yep.
As you see right there, Jacobs kind of watching, figures out, okay, I got to start leading block right now, and boom. And a nice spin move there for Max into the end zone. Extra point up, and extra point by Miser is good. So the Polar Bears take advantage, and they get on the board again. The score, Jackson 26, Lake 14. We'll be back after these timeouts.
We provide both service like preventative maintenance on your local residential house. We provide custom ductwork. We do residential and commercial HVAC, and we do refrigeration for restaurants, for gas stations. We can fix your furnace, or we can fix your rooftop at your place of business themselves. Also, it's the comfort of your home. I mean, you want someone that's experienced and done it all to make sure your home is comfortable and the temperature you like it.
Polar Bears get back on the board here with 6:09 to go in the third quarter, 26-14. We'll have that scoring drive for you here after the kick. And Miser will kick it off for Jackson. And the squib kick hits and taken at the 24. He had his knee down. And that is where the Blue Streaks will start. Thom has that Fresh Mark Sugardale scoring drive, predictably delicious since 1920.
At 6:09 of the third quarter, Jackson scores in 4 plays. It took them 1 minute and 30 seconds to do it. They covered 53 yards, a 25-yard TD pass from Mulliman to Max Cowles. Extra point by Miser is good, and Jackson has the 26-14 point lead. We'll come back to this right after this play.
There's the touchdown right there. Quire throws, pass caught to Novak, and he's pushed out of bounds finally. At about the 30, let's see where they mark it, 31-yard line.
The extra point is a 3-man operation from the center to the holder to the kicker, and Alex Height did a great job as a holder. It was an inaccurate snap, and he did a really good job of it was bounced back to him and getting it back on the tee so that he could kick it for the extra point.
Sometimes those things go unnoticed. Great point, Coach. Point that out. Trips on the far side for the Blue Streaks. Handoff. That is Matson. Davis takes it about to the 35-yard line, enough for the first down. 5:45 and counting here in the third quarter. Lake trying to answer 2 scores now for Jackson. They had the safety and the touchdown. So Lake needs to answer. Trips on the far side again. Same lineup. Here is a swing pass caught by Fuller. Chase, a little bit of running room, gets it out to the 40-yard line, so pickup of 5.
Got about half of what they needed for the first down.
Lake in their all gray uniforms tonight with the blue numbers trimmed in white. Jackson in the all white tonight with the yellow helmet. There's a handoff. Madsen got a first down and more. Across midfield to about the 48-yard line.
He's close. He's close.
He can break it at any time.
Yep, he's close.
And mark him at the 49. See that good blocking up front there. Cole Hastings, number 50. Great block to lead the way. Brings up a first down play here. There's a pass across the middle. Fuller has it. And he gets tackled at about the 20-yard line. Chase Fuller on that slant was wide open.
Absolutely. And when you throw an accurate pass to the receiver who's running at full speed on the slant, you know, he can add a lot of yards to that catch, as he did here. He didn't have to wait on the ball. It wasn't a back shoulder. Hit him in stride.
Another first down for the Blue Streaks. And they're moving the football now. There's Matson on the handoff. Has a little running room. Matson gets about 4 yards. Maybe 5. Let's see where they mark him.
He's working for every one of the 4 yards.
It seems like every time he touches the football, he gets 4 or 5 yards. And as I look down on Bob's sheet, he's got 49 yards on 10 carries. That's about almost 5 yards a carry. There's a swing pass, left side. Caught inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. Great job that there by Quinn Snyder. Clock at 3:15 and counting. Blue Streaks need an answer here.
And they need a touchdown answer.
Clock at 3:01. Quire hands it off. Madsen inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line. Pickup of 6.
A touchdown bites into that 2-score lead.
Yeah.
You know, much more than a field goal at this point.
Blue Streaks trying to punch it in. Second down now from the 3. So let's see if they continue to give us a dose of Davis Matson. They do. Matson into the end zone, touchdown. 3-yarder for Davis Matson.
No wide receivers in that formation. Double tight wing, and they ran to the wing tight end side for the touchdown.
And guess who's out front blocking? Number 31. As we've said it all night, Aaron Mitchell, the unsung hero. So, nice job there by the Lake Blue Streaks to come back with an answer. Here's an extra point up and good, and that's important as well.
Yes, it is.
26-21. So the Blue Streaks, very impressive on that drive. They answer with 2:14 to go here in the third. Our score, the Polar Bears 26, The Blue Streaks 21. We'll be back after these timeouts.
We've all had a foot long, but who amongst us has had the courage to attempt a foot high? Stack it high. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum.
The news of the day, every day, on Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook.
Paving every alley in the city of Canton over the first 4 years is just part of the plan. Right now, we have contractors who are cleaning these alleys up that haven't been addressed for decades and decades. And literally, there were people coming out of their houses and hugging the guys working for the contractor cleaning these alleys up.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing.
It is a great thing.
It is a good thing.
1480 WHBC.
Well, the Blue Streaks answer, and after the kickoff here, we'll have that scoring drive. There's a short kick taken at about the 26-yard line and down at the 35, so that's where Jackson will start. And with that fresh mark Sugardale scoring drive, predictably delicious since 1920, here's Thom.
Yeah, Lake with the best long drive of the night for them, 9 plays, covering 76 yards, occupied 3 minutes and 55 seconds of the clock. And at 2:14, they score on a 3-yard TD run by Davis Matson. Extra point by Moorhead is good. Jackson's lead 5 points, 26 to Lake's 21.
Well, here come the Polar Bears now on offense. And just as important, they need to answer. This has been kind of a back-and-forth ball game. Mulliman fires right side. It's almost picked off. Oh, my goodness. Brady Summers had daylight ahead of him.
You know how long it is from the left hash to the far number on the wide side of the
John
field?
Elway long.
Yeah, you need a shotgun, to prevent a DB from doing what he almost did.
So 4 receivers now in the pattern. Let me put it in another text. Tom Brady long?
Yeah. I'm trying to get the number of the left corner. They're not.
That's Summers.
Perpendicular to us right now.
Mulliman rolls, throws, caught. Nice job there with the reception. And that is 18, Micah Regenbaugh. And he has come up big all night. Regenbaugh has
six catches, and it'll be 64 yards.
Yeah. That was number 14 for Lake on the almost interception, Brady Summers.
And Jacobs with a nice gain there on the right side, and I think he's close to a first down. I think he may have gotten it. Yes, he did.
In our pregame comments, I almost said that I think, the best defense tonight wins this football game. I'm glad I didn't say it.
Haven't been flashing too much defense out there.
No, there's not much at all.
I want to tell you about the food fight after this play. Great opportunity for you to get involved. Trips on the near side now for the Bears. There's a fake handoff. Mulliman going to keep it around the right side. Has running room at the 20, and then he's finally tripped up at around the 10-yard line. And nice play that time by Carter Mulliman.
That was another one of those exchanges that Corey Jacobs wanted to hang on to it. But obviously Carter made the right read and kept it.
Yep.
And got an explosive play as a result.
That 2025 food fight is underway, and this year even more schools are involved. There's a short run this time. The Stark County Hunger Task Force is in dire need of donations. Stark County football fans are urged to get more details on how to donate at WHBC.com and Mix941.com. Get involved, folks. It's a good cause. Saturday morning huddle. Catch that tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. Kenny, John Bazika, and you'll get game analysis, live interviews with coaches and players, highlights from the Friday night games, and much more. You can watch it on demand or whenever it's convenient for you.
Yeah, Jay wasn't comfortable with something that he saw, so he takes a timeout rather than wasting a play, running something that he didn't prefer to run. Right thing to do.
Don't forget to stick around at the end of tonight's ball game. We will have our key play replay brought to you by MCTV. We go the extra smile on MCTV. We'll also have our player of the game, the Old Carolina Barbecue player of the game, the official barbecue of football, and we'll catch up with the winning coach after the ball game as well. So a lot happening after the ball game tonight. And then later tonight, well, if you're watching this, you probably will miss it, but we've got Brian Novak with the Hammersmith Scoreboard Show. You remember that every Friday night after the ball game, so we'll have all the scores and updates. And
I listen to that on my way home.
Oh, yeah.
Me
absolutely.
too.
I do, too. Absolutely.
I wish everybody did.
Do it, folks. Coach says so. All right, the Polar Bears on second down now. It's second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Setting the formation, seeing how Lake aligns.
Here's a blitz, and they caught him at the right time, but a nice tackle there on Micah Regenball.
Wave of defensive linemen running unmolested toward the quarterback. That screams screen.
Yeah.
Wide receiver screen.
And Lake doing a nice job recovering there, keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, they did. There were more blockers available. Not all of them did their job.
So it's third down now for the Bears. Let's see if they can answer. Clock winding down, 13 seconds remaining in the quarter. There's a handoff. Jacobs, did he get in? Yes! He pushed his way into the end zone for the score. Wow, what a run by Corey Jacobs. Coach, that was all determination right there.
Yeah, it was.
You'll see here on the replay, he was hit at the 1 and was not going to be denied.
Yeah. Jackson changed the line of scrimmage in their favor, which was enough to let him push it through. What a big hole.
Boy, what
enough. Just enough.
This kid wasn't a running back 4 weeks ago. There's the kick up, and it is good. So with 3 seconds remaining, the Polar Bears back on the board. 33, Lake 21. Stick around, we'll be back.
Aultman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Aultman is always here for you.
I'm Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns. Proud to be a member of Team Sarchon. Join us at Sarchon Auto Group as we drive towards a brighter future. Because when we come together, on and off the field, we can accomplish anything. Community, teamwork, strength. That's what we're all about.
The Bears will kick it away here. A little squib kick again, taken at the 31-yard line and out to about the 37-yard line. And that is where Lake will start this next drive, and we'll take a look at that Freshmark Sugardale scoring drive. Here's Thom.
Jackson, with only 3 seconds remaining in the third quarter, They score via 7 plays. Took 2 minutes and 11 seconds to do it. They covered 65 yards. A 2-yard TD run by Corey Jacobs, ex-point by Miser Good. Jackson has a 33-21 lead. And what did you say about the last two?
The first quarter, we only had 3 points, but in the last second and third quarter, we had 51 points, 7 touchdowns, and a safety.
Yeah,
Wow.
if you're not a football fan and you like offense and you're in Lake Stadium tonight, you're enjoying yourself.
It has been a back and forth ball game. Very entertaining ball game as well.
And it's not chess or checkers.
It ain't over yet.
No.
We're going to start the fourth quarter. We'll keep it here. After that kickoff takes us to the fourth. Get you some scores here in a minute. Most of the game starting to wind down. Going to go 4 receivers this time in the pattern for the Blue Streaks. There's a fake handoff. Quire looking. Good coverage downfield. Lets it fly. This one's going to be intercepted.
Yep.
Picked off. And all the way back to the 45-yard line. Brett Blonner with the interception. Number 84. And 84 is a freshman on this Jackson team.
Yeah. Ill-advised throw. Alex couldn't finish the throw. I don't know if you
couldn't step into it. Is that what you mean?
No, he attempted to, but he was met with the defender.
Yeah.
And I think he had 3/4 of himself into the throw, but that missing quarter allowed the ball to be short and intercepted.
Going to be a holding call on Lake, and they are going to. Now, why are they marking it? Okay. They declined it. That is where Jackson will start at the Lake 40. Or I'm sorry, their own. No, not. Coach, I don't understand. They're marking this off against Lake. It must. After the play, they're saying holding on Lake.
We don't have a benefit of a referee mic here either, do we?
No, we don't. Doesn't make sense. They threw the interception.
He had the receiver open.
Yeah.
His inability to finish the throw let it hang.
Yeah.
Hence the interception.
Well, regardless, it is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line of the Blue Streaks. Mulliman rolls, has time, and he just throws it away. Smart play. In that battle for first place in the Federal League, the McKinley Bulldogs lead Hoover 21-14. That one in the fourth quarter. Perry trails now at home versus Fitch 14-7. That one in the fourth quarter. Louisville making a comeback, 23-21. Leps trail in the fourth quarter against Canfield. And what other ones can we pass along for you here? Edison leading Canton Central Catholic 29-3. We'll get you some more here in a minute. There's a handoff, and not much there for Jacobs as he goes down right about the 40-yard line. Maslin still hanging on, 21-14. That one in the third quarter against Cardinal Ritter out of New Jersey.
Got a lot of close ball games tonight.
Either a blowout or it's close. Five receivers now, empty backfield for Jackson. Throw, catch. Szymanski, fumble. Lake's got it. And the Blue Streaks are going to take over. And as you see, number 31 walking off the field there, Aaron Mitchell, again, right in the middle of everything. He had a hand in everything there. He was near the football, and the Blue Streaks will get it back. They trail by 12. They've got just under 11 minutes to go.
They coach wide receivers to tuck the ball away just as soon as possible, and he was in the process of doing that when he was contacted and the ball came out.
Yep. Buckeyes are hosting Minnesota tomorrow. Pre-game at 6 p.m. Kickoff at 7:30 on 1480 WHBC from the Shoe. Quire as a man picks up about 3 yards on the reception. That was 18, Cole Latterman.
Clock is not an issue yet.
Not yet. Trips on the near side now. One receiver far side. 2nd down and 6 for the Blue Streaks. There's a handoff to Matson. Davis turns the corner, gets the first down, fumbles the football out of bounds. And Matson a little slow getting up. And they're going to have to call for some help over there. Matson went down hard. He's walking off on his own, but now you see him there. He's going to have to come off for at least a play. So it's 1st and 10 for the Blue Streaks. Quire fakes the handoff, throws right. Good defensive play there.
Very quick reaction by the Polar Bear defenders
to
react to that little.
Zach Novak was the receiver there, picked up maybe 2 yards.
Yep.
Clock under 10 minutes now. Quire going to roll to his left, sets up, throws. It's a wobbly pass, and it is out of bounds. I don't know if he intentionally meant to throw that out of bounds, but it was a good thing it was.
Correct. He sprinted to his left and had pressure from inside out. He couldn't set himself, couldn't get his front shoulder, aimed toward the target. It was a wobbler leaving the hand.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it had been caught, if it had been inbounds. It looked like it would have been a out-of-bounds catch, whoever made it.
Going to go 2 on the near side, 2 far side. Throw, caught. On his feet, still going. And Novak takes it down to the 20-yard line. Zach Novak. Nice throw and catch there between those two Blue Streaks.
45 yards.
Yep, 2 and 22 have had big nights.
Novak gets a first down for the Blue Streaks. Clock at 9:36 and counting. Handoff, Matson. A little bit of running room. Got his 3 or 4 yards as he normally does. Sometimes 5, but Jackson says he fumbled, but the guy in the stripe says no, he was down.
Can't afford that. Ball security, people. Can't afford that. Clock running, 9.
9:09, yeah.
9:09 in the fourth quarter.
Blue Streaks. Back to pass, Quire. Has time, protection's there, throws, and that one sails out of bounds.
Pressure by Luke Maison off the right edge.
Yep.
Left edge for Jackson. That affected the accuracy of that throw.
So the clock is stopped at 8:58. Still plenty of time. Blue Streaks, though, need to see if they can punch this in. They trail by 12. Field goal really doesn't do much. There is a quarterback draw. Quire still on his feet inside the 10. to the 6-yard line, and he goes down right there. So it's another first down for the Blue Streaks. Didn't look like much at first, did it?
No, but that's 4-down territory.
Oh,
if they got some of it on that quarterback design draw, okay, but he got it all.
Well, they moved him back to the 7, but
in terms of the first down anyway.
Yeah, he got the first down. So it is 1st and goal now from the 7. This might be where you see Davis Matson. And it is not Matson. Quire going to keep it. There was nothing there. Yeah. Great job by that Jackson front 3 with Martinez, the Martinez brothers there, Wilfredo and Will Angel Martinez. Reese Myers was there as well.
Yeah, if he had given it to the back, he wasn't going anywhere either. Both were to the left side. It would have been a tailback run left or a quarterback keeper left, but it wasn't blocked real well. Jackson had penetration.
So it brings up a 2nd down and about 9. Quire fakes the handoff, going to roll, looking to throw. Nobody there. Good coverage there by the Polar Bears. 14 and 5 were there. That's Sheets and Andrews.
87 for Jackson. Had great pressure.
Keegan Stanley.
Keegan Stanley, yes.
Yeah.
Great pressure. Forced him to release the ball before he wanted to. And before the receiver had separated.
3rd down now, like you said, Coach. It is definitely 4-down territory here. You got to come away with something. It's got to be a touchdown. There's a flip reverse, plenty of room, and guess who? Chase Fuller. Great play call. Little misdirection there. Fuller coming around the other side.
It's like speed option to the left, and he pitches to the wide out, going in the opposite direction.
That's his 3rd touchdown, right, Bob?
Yep.
So Fuller.
Yep.
With the catch.
You keep a few plays like that in your back pocket for times just like that.
Yeah. Absolutely. 33-27. And they're going to go for 2.
There's the candidate for play of the game.
That was a nice play.
If Bob approves, it must be.
Oh, I've enjoyed Chase Fuller's performance tonight for sure. There's a fake handoff, throw, end zone, 2-point good. Oh, look at that. How about that? Aaron Mitchell.
On defense, on offense, on special teams.
Does it all.
Yeah.
Does it all. Well, we've got a 4-point game, boys. 7:28 to go here in the 4th quarter. 33-29. We'll be back.
This is Brian Bailey of Old Carolina Barbecue Company. It's pigskin time in Northeast Ohio, and you know that Old Carolina is the official barbecue of football. So if you've got plans to gather at a tailgate or in front of a big screen TV, be sure your buffet line is full of hearty party food. We've got tender hand-pulled pork to make all-pro sliders and hickory-smoked deep-fried wings that will score big points with your party guests. We're covering football fans at our 3 convenient locations in Canton, Massillon, and Alliance. Order online today at oldcarolina.com.
Made the first half seem like nothing.
Back here at Lake, and we're enjoying the performance tonight from these 2 teams out on the field. Coach has our Sugardale Freshmark scoring drive.
We have a barn burner in Lake Stadium here this evening at 7:28 of the 4th quarter. Lake takes the ball, 11 plays, occupied 3 minutes and 30 seconds of the clock, covered 82 yards, multiple critical 3rd down conversions, I believe, along the way. 9-yard TD run by Chase Fuller, 2-point conversion good. Jackson 33, Lake 9. Barn burner.
29. And Jared Kaiser that time returned it for the Bears to the 33-yard line.
so excited I couldn't read Bob's writing.
But I like the barn burner comment. We do have one.
We have one.
It is a good ball game here tonight. All right, the Polar Bears. Trips on the far side, receiver near side, back to throw Mulliman. Swing pass. Jacobs. Knocked down after about a gain of 1. Good defensive coverage that time by the Blue Streaks. I want to say that
31 or 21 or
31 is
can't read it.
Aaron Mitchell. Is that who you're talking about for Lake?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. So brings up 2nd down and 9. Clock at 6:52 and counting. Back to throw. Mulliman throws. Pass caught right at the marker. Let's see if they give it to him. Great catch that time. That was Norch. He's just short.
You know what else is going on tonight? We got a lot of players playing both ways.
Yeah.
A lot of guys that are on at 7 and off at 9. And we're late. It's 9:19 already.
Working overtime.
Yes.
Here we go. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Tried to draw them off, but they didn't bite.
Nice discipline by Lake.
There's Jacobs. Has running room. Uh-oh, look out. He's too fast. They're not catching him. Goodbye. 58 yards. And soon as Corey Jacobs got through there was no way that they're catching him.
All 4 linebackers involved in run blitz to stop that short yardage play.
58 yards. And Corey Jacobs with an exclamation point right there. Still plenty of time, though. 6:32.
I think he split defenders at the line of scrimmage because, like you said, there was nobody.
Extra point is up, and it is good. 40 for Jackson. 29 for Lake. We've got a ball game still. 6:32 to go in the game.
I thought we agreed that it was a barn
burner.
Not a ball game. It's a barn burner.
It's a barn burner. All righty. We'll be back after these timeouts.
Today's leftovers are tomorrow's hot dog toppings. The leftover dog. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
And the barn burner continues here from Lake. 6:32 to go in the ball game. Jackson back on the board after the kick here. We'll turn it over to Coach for that scoring drive. Miser's kick taken at about the 10. A little bit of room up the middle all the way out to the 28-yard line. And our scoring drive brought to you by Sugardale Fresh Mark, predictably delicious since 1920.
Yeah, scoring drive of 3 plays, total 56 seconds to cover 67 yards, 58-yard TD run by Corey Jacobs. Extra point by Matt Miser is again good. Lake trails Jackson 40-29 with 6:27 remain in the fourth quarter.
That was Jacobs' 3rd touchdown of the night.
He's having a night, isn't he?
22 carries, 110 yards.
We've got a bunch of guys competing for that player of the game.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. That also could be our play of the game. We've got that. Here's Quire, going to take it and run. Gets it out to about the 33-yard line. Just short of the 32 7-yard line, looks like.
I like that play call on first down. Jackson probably expecting some kind of a pass, and they hit him for a 9-yard gain on a quarterback design draw.
Back to pass, Quire again, throws, ball caught. First down, Quinn Snyder. Snyder's having himself a nice game tonight as well. His third catch, I believe.
Third catch for 27 yards.
Trips on the far side. Lake trying to move down the field here as quickly as they can. Quire throws. This one high, but brought in. Oh, he fumbled the football, but did he get back on it? I don't know. He did.
Right. Latterman got it.
Right at about the yard or line of scrimmage.
What's our turnover stand tonight?
One each.
That's what I thought.
They've each had one? Okay.
Yeah, they sort of traded turnovers in the third quarter.
Yeah, I didn't want to misspeak, but I thought it was one apiece.
Quire sets, throws, looking for a receiver. Oh, he had Snyder and he dropped it. Snyder was turning around a couple of different ways, and
he turned over his inside shoulder. The ball's thrown over his outside shoulder. He's got to do a 360 and try to catch the ball at the same time with a defender nearby.
No one feels worse than he does about that one. Third down now and 9 for Lake. Blue Streaks trips on the near side. Quire back to throw. Looks, throws, got a man.
First down.
And a nice catch there by Snyder. Boy, he is your go-to guy when you need a catch. He's got 5 receptions now for 39 yards. First and 10, Lake. Quire throws, man. Snyder again. Got a seam, making his way, and he's down at the 1. Did he fumble it?
No.
Hit the ground, yep.
He was down.
He was down at the 1.
They got the call right.
Snyder, you see him there. Yeah, he's
putting the ball on the ground a bunch here lately, and it's making me nervous. Squeeze it, guys. Squeeze it.
That's coach talk. First and goal at the 1. There's Davis Matson territory here. Polar Bears coming, and Matson puts it in the end zone. 4 minutes left in the ball game. And this one's not over. Wow, what a game. They're going to go for 2 again, aren't they? They should. Then they can make it a 3-point game.
Yep.
So the Blue Streaks, Coach Dan DeGeorge has his hand on the shoulder of his quarterback. They're talking about the play here. And he's going to run it in. Let's see what they draw up here. What do you do, Coach? Roll him out?
I don't know. The little trick play they used. I don't know if you can do that again.
Do it twice?
They have no wideouts here, so that's not coming.
I think you're going to see Davis Matson. There's Matson, and he's into the end zone.
Untouched.
Wow. It's a 3-point game, guys.
Nobody's leaving.
Don't you dare leave. 3 points separate these two with 4 minutes to play in the night. 40-37. We'll be back.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
We've all had a foot long, but who amongst us has had the courage to attempt a foot high? Stack it high. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum.
Back here at Lake, the things we talk about during the break. Wow, what a ball game. 3 points. And, Coach, you said it. I don't know when you said it, but it was during the night. That 3-point field goal there could still loom big.
Yep.
We'll get the scoring drive from you here after this kickoff.
Yeah, what we thought might be a disappointing 3 points.
Yeah. And Moorhead kick.
Somebody called timeout. I think Jackson called timeout.
Maybe.
Ooh.
I was kind of wondering why nobody was going after the football.
I don't like that. I mean, I'm sure they have a reason for it. I don't know if they didn't have enough people on the field. I'm not sure.
Well, if you don't have enough, it's not a penalty. If you have too many, maybe. But
yeah, but the timeouts are critical at this point.
That's what I'm thinking. So, resetting the timeouts, Jackson has 1. Lake has all 3.
Advantage Lake.
How big is this series right here? Hey, while we have a minute, let's go ahead and get that scoring drive from you. Brought
There
to
we
you
go.
by Sugardale Fresh Mark.
Yes. Lake, in 7 plays and 2 minutes and 32 seconds, covers 71 yards. 1-yard TD run by Davis Matson. A 2-point conversion, good. Jackson now leads by 3, 40-37 over Lake with 4 minutes on the clock in the fourth quarter.
So after the timeout,
it's going to come down to defense now. Somebody's got to stop somebody.
let's see if somebody can do that.
Yeah.
So now J.P. Moorhead will kick it again. Jackson thinking about maybe an onside kick, but Lake's going to just kick it all the way into the end zone. So they'll bring it out, and we'll see what the Polar Bears can do on offense and what the Blue Streaks can do on defense.
Yep, don't risk a return. Put it in the end zone. Make them go 80. More importantly, don't let them get 10.
Right.
You know, don't let them get to the 30 in this defensive series for Lake.
So both teams now making their way out there. Polar Bears, see if they get a little conservative here, but they have not been really this whole ball game. See if they'll stay in their offense. Here's Jacobs, gets tripped, but he stays on his feet. Uh-oh! And Jacobs all the way to midfield. Boy, you can just see the speed.
He
right
bounced
there.
it all evening long, and a couple of them have paid off.
Right there, he got tripped, but he stayed on his feet. Nice job. Got a block out front. And
my goodness,
he can outrun just about anybody in Stark County.
Track guy?
I believe he is.
23 carries on 139 yards and 3 touchdowns.
If he isn't, I bet that track coach is knocking on his door.
He's got 95 yards in the second half.
Wow. There he is again, bouncing it outside and squeaked through for about 4 yards, maybe 5.
He bounces it outside and gets to the point where he can't get outside the last defense and cuts it back inside and gets gets a gain, a decent gain on first down, and they'll eat up as much clock as they can with this possession.
After tonight, Jackson has Glen Oak, McKinley, and Hoover to finish out the season. Lake has McKinley, Hoover, and Green. There's a handoff. Jacobs again. That time he's met at the line of scrimmage, and he got to a couple yards out of it to the 45. Big third down play now. The Lake crowd is getting into it now.
The clock stopped. I thought maybe Lake took a timeout.
Yeah, that was weird.
Now it's still running. Now it is.
Well, it was on 3:01 for a long time.
Yeah, it stopped for a while.
And they're going to let it run down. Or are they? They got 3 seconds. 2, 1, and
Coach
Jay Rohr is not happy.
He is not happy at all. And I think he has a legitimate gripe. That clock was stopped forever.
Yeah, the play clock kept running, but the clock.
Yeah, the game clock did not run.
Yeah.
No, it was stopped so long that I mean, I incorrectly assumed somebody called a timeout.
I thought there was a timeout too.
Because Jackson or Lake has had 3, I think.
Yeah.
Last mention.
Yeah, Jackson used that one. But, Jay Rohr is letting them have it right now.
Yep.
That was his last timeout he used too.
Just scream shame on you, Jay. They can't flag you for that, buddy.
Now, do they keep the time on the field also?
Well, they should, and
so
they're getting
they
together.
Might adjust it here.
Yeah, they're getting together right now.
Yeah. How accurate do you think that is?
Jay is walking as far away from these referees as he can.
He's stuck on 238.
Well, that's where it's going to sit right now, but let's see. Third down. Blue Streaks fans down below us are getting into it. Big play. Mulliman throws. Has Jacobs. First down and more. Got it to the 39-yard line.
Perfect play call. Lake's bringing an outside backer off the edge near us, and that's the side that they throw a little screen pass to, the swing pass to. Minus 1 defender because he's chasing the quarterback.
How about the poise of Carter Mulliman tonight?
Oh.
Backup quarterback. Yeah, he's played a few games, but my goodness, he looks like he's been there all year and maybe 2 years.
He looks like a quarterback to me. He can drop that backup stuff.
27 completions, 35 attempts, 292 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Wow. Jacobs again. Still going. Flag down. And Jacobs out of bounds. Clock stops at 2:24. Is it coming back? Let's see.
That's in the holding area.
Flag is at the 35.
Yeah, it's probably a holding and spot of the foul. So
yeah, it is. Yep. There you see the call.
That's another reason why I never liked it when backs bounced plays outside.
Yeah.
Because our linemen, they lose the defender to the outside and they have a tendency to reach.
So it's going to go back to the 45-yard line. It'll be first and 10, or I'm sorry, first and 17, yeah. So it amounts to about a 7-yard penalty. Mulliman keeps it this time. Got a block. Back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe another yard after that. Timeout, Blue Streaks.
Yep.
Timeout, Blue Streaks. 2:16 remaining on the clock. Don't forget, stick around at the end of the ball game tonight. We will have stats analysis. Our player of the game brought to you by Old Carolina Barbecue, the official barbecue of football. We'll also have our MCTV key play replay of the game. MCTV, we go the extra smile. Whole lot of stuff after this one tonight. Next week, we are at Canton South. Fairless and the Wildcats. That one will be live on YouTube.
Yeah, this has been fun.
Sure has.
I hope we have more in the future that are equal to this or can exceed it.
Yeah, this is Stark County, Coach. Every week we have good games.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Good ball games throughout. Canfield still leads Louisville 23-21. McKinley has beaten Hoover 21-20. That is a final. Fitch and Perry still 14-7 Fitch. There's a handoff. Jacobs down. Clock continues to roll inside the 35. And Lake takes another timeout. That is their second. They've got one left.
So Jacobs was a wideout before they moved him to running back? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay, that helps me understand his willingness to bounce things. Because if you're a lifelong running back, maybe from youth leagues to middle school to freshman, you probably get taught not to do that. But he's had enough success doing it that he's not going to give it up.
Wide receivers don't like to get hit either. They like to avoid contact. Running backs will dish it out.
I think that's a bunch of junk. Some of our toughest guys were wideouts in my life. I'm going to tell Mario Manningham.
No.
Jacobs has 192 total yards, 148 rushing, and 44 receiving. He's been busy.
Yes, he has. Boy, I'll tell you what. Player of the game tonight is going to be a tough one.
Well, we got a standout guy on each side that's
looming
larger.
We've got a couple. All right, big play, third down. Jacobs, can he get to the line? No. 31-yard line, and that's it. Lake uses their last timeout with 2 minutes to go. What do you do? Fourth down and about 3, 4? 4?
Jackson makes the call. They try to win the game by going for it. You gain not a whole lot, if anything, on a punt.
Right.
I can't imagine that they they don't try.
49-yard field goal. So
49.
Yeah,
but a field goal really doesn't do you any good.
Well,
put you up
field
6.
goal doesn't tie you anymore.
Right.
So they'd have to score a touchdown.
40-37 is our score. 2 minutes remaining.
Both kickers have been accurate all night long.
Yeah.
And both have strong legs. Those extra points are going way, way past the goalpost.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we will find out. And Mulliman comes back on the field. They're going to go. Why not? Jacobs in the backfield. Got him spread. 2 on the far side, 2 receivers near. Back to throw, Mulliman. He's going to tuck it and run. Can he get the corner? He throws and got the first down.
It's a great job by number 1 for Jackson, coming back to present himself to the quarterback as a potential receiver.
Gino Szymanski right there.
Yep.
Look at him. He's waving. He says, I'm right here. Give me the ball.
That was a great job on his part as a wide receiver of understanding what's happening while the play is going on and coming back and presenting himself as an open receiver.
You see him right there at the 20-yard line. Look at him. He's got the hands up, making himself huge, like you said, Coach. And now, guess what? 99.
Yes.
Lake has no more timeouts. 37 for Lake, 40 for Jackson. A couple more kneels, and this one will be over. Again, we'll try to catch up with winning coach Jay Rohr down on the field after this one. Mulliman going to take a knee. Clock continues.
I was an English teacher, and my sons were all good at math. They did the math to help me figure out when I needed to snap it and so on. Literally.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the truth. Jason, Josh, man.
Oh, yeah. There you go. And the Jackson Polar Bears have come in to Lake Rock'em Blue Country, and they're going to walk away with a win tonight and knock Lake from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Big turnaround from the loss to Perry last week.
It sure was. And we'll try to catch up with Coach Jay Rohr. See him down there getting shaking hands with all the folks.
Yep.
Big hug for Dan DeGeorge. Just a great performance, great ball game from Jackson tonight. Both teams played well. It was one of those games where, you just kind of felt that this one was going to be fun.
Paying customers got their money's worth tonight.
They sure did. We'll keep an eye on Nick down there if he gets a chance to catch up with Coach Jay Rohr. And looks like he is going to give the headset to Coach Rohr. So Coach Jay Rohr now joins us. Coach, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us here. Frank Cilona and Coach Thom McDaniels up here. Great performance from your guys tonight. Just talk about the win.
Can you guys hear me? Yes. All right. Hey, guys. First of all, great question, and I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on. Our guys, week in and week out, they're a resilient group. Really, first and foremost, Coach DeGeorge, the Lake Blue Streaks, they're a well-coached team. Have much respect for Coach DeGeorge. We knew it was going to be a tough game, a 48-minute game, and our guys, again, as I just said at the beginning, were resilient. They come to practice week in and week out, and tonight they just played together for the first time. We kind of played on all three phases. I don't like how many points we gave up defensively, but they continue to respond and play together. So, as I always say, we're blessed for the win.
Coach, there's a cliche that says it's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you guys started tonight, had some great drives. I know you were probably disappointed to only kick a field goal on that first drive, but you came back. You had a couple good drives after that. But your team never quit tonight, and certainly I know you don't like giving up 37 points, but you guys scored 40, and that was enough to win.
Yeah, that's just it. As I just said, all three phases. We got to continue to stick together, and I know they will. Our coaching staff does a great job week in, week out with the game plan. I know we really challenged our kids from last week against a great Perry team, 3 turnovers, missing a field goal. We had to play better, and it had to start from the very beginning. And even though we went down and only kicked 3, we started with points, and that alone helped spark us really for the rest of the game.
Yeah, Jay, this is Thom McDaniels. Congratulations, friend. That field goal that you kicked and you were disappointed because you didn't get the touchdown at the beginning of the game, it looms large. Tell me about that little conference that you had with the officials here late in the fourth quarter.
Well, hey, and Tom, yeah, you're right, my friend.
I saw it. I know what it was.
But that's exactly it. I don't take anything. I don't think use the term homered or anything like that. But obviously it's a running play. The clock stopped, and it didn't start back up. And, a lot of time could have been taken off the clock. And
we were not happy about it.
Well, and hey, obviously there's a lot of things that you can always complain about the officiating too, but these guys tonight, they did a tremendous job. Whether we came out and won or lost, it's never on the officials. The players have to make plays and play for 48 minutes. So, again, nothing against those guys.
Yeah, I called this a barn burner tonight, and it was. It was a joy to watch.
Amen. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
All right.
Jay, thanks so much. All right, congratulations. Enjoy this one.
Thank you again. I appreciate all that you guys do for us, so thank you.
Alrighty. All right, there you have it, Coach Jay Rohr and his Jackson Polar Bears a winner tonight, 40-37. Coach, I know we've got a lot to talk about here, but before we send it to a break and come back, I want to kind of just get your initial thoughts. I mean, you know, we've had an opportunity to really start to digest this now, and I know Jay's a good friend of yours. I know you guys have a great relationship, and boy, he knew exactly what you were talking about there. But he's just a fiery guy. That's what he. Hey,
he was competitive as a player. He's still competitive. You know, he's a young guy that has wanted to meet with me just to talk football, and we've done that on more than one occasion. I have a lot of respect for him and how he's managing his program, and excited for him to get this win. And it didn't shock me at all that he paid respect to Dan DeGeorge, you know, because Dan commands that, and not everybody offers it. But my hat's off to Jay for recognizing the job that Dan DeGeorge has done since he's been here at Lake.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, I saw him congratulate each other, big hug. I mean, those guys, they're good friends. I mean, you know, they're competitors, but they're friends first. And certainly just a great performance tonight. And bouncing back, like he mentioned, and we talked about a little bit from that Perry loss last week. It had to be disappointing for them, but they came back and they put it all together tonight.
Well, we've said this before. I've said this before. You got to manage the outcome of every game. If you get beat, you got to manage that loss well so that you can have a chance to win next week. And if you win maybe when you weren't expected to win, you've got to manage that success well, correctly, in order to win the next week. And obviously Jay did a great job of that. He and his staff of managing the loss to Perry and having their kids raring to go tonight here at Lake.
Bob, I know you're there looking at numbers, and you're telling us some of the things that are happening tonight. Just some great performances from everybody, really.
77 points, over 850 yards of total offense. I mean, back and forth. I mean, both offenses were really on fire today. It's going to be tough picking a player of the game out of Jackson, too, because they had a great performance from Jacobs and Muleman. So we'll talk about that here in a few seconds. So.
All right. Well, we'll take a break. When we come back, we will have our MCTV Key Play Replay and our Old Carolina Barbecue Player of the Game, along with some stats from Coach McDaniels. We'll be back right after this timeout.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
Come see the many reasons you should be shopping with us at Toyota of North Canton. We're the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty included with every new vehicle purchase. Check in with us frequently for new inventory. We have exclusive deals that are updated every month. We're part of a network of dealerships. If we don't have the vehicle you want, we'll find it for you. With so many reasons to shop here, why would you ever go anywhere else? ToyotaofNorthCanton.com.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
A strong community brings people together and lifts them through all of life's challenges. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we believe a dependable financial resource is crucial for a strong community. That's why, in addition to our financial services, we support our neighbors whenever we can. Giving back to our community, we strive to be a part of the growth and success of our institutions, organizations, and neighbors. Because when they succeed, we succeed.
Does your fast-paced family need internet that can keep up? Accelerate Fiber from MCTV has you covered with the speeds and reliability to match your lifestyle. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber lets everyone in your home stream, game, video chat, and work all at the same time. Connect with MCTV's Accelerate Fiber technology for the speed and dependability your family deserves. Upgrade today.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
Back here at Lake Blue Streak Stadium, what a ball game tonight. 77 total points put up. Jackson a winner tonight by 3, 40-37. The Polar Bears improved to 4-3 on the season. Lake, their first loss, they fall to 6-1 on the year. And hey, the Federal League is still up for grabs. Still a lot of football left here in the next few weeks. So should be interesting.
Yep.
And we have some numbers that we want to pass along. It was a good night of football, and we want to show you what they did.
Yeah, a lot of offense tonight. Jackson, 173 yards rushing. Lake, 104. Jackson, 300 passing yards. Lake, 262. Those are NFL numbers. 473 total yards for Jackson. Lake with 366. Again, huge numbers for high school football. First downs, 21 for Lake. 21 for Jackson, 17 for Lake. Time of possession, little discrepancy here, 27:49, 27 minutes 49 seconds for Jackson, 20 minutes 11 seconds for Lake. One turnover for each team. Very clean game. 2 penalties for 12 yards for Jackson and 3 penalties for 20 yards for Lake. Individual performances. Some significant ones. Alex Quire, the quarterback for Lake, was 15-26 for 262 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception. Davis Matson, the running back for Lake, 15 rushes, 73 yards, and 2 TDs. Chase Fuller had 4 catches for 111 yards. 4 catches for 111 yards. Let me repeat that. 2 touchdowns. And Quinn Snyder, 6 catches for 78 yards. Jackson... Again, huge numbers. Carter Mulliman, 36 attempts, 28 completions, 300 yards, 2 TDs. Corey Jacobs, 27 rushes, 150 yards, and 3 TDs. We had a difficult time picking the player of the game, obviously. Gino Szymanski, 7 catches, 85 yards, and a TD. Micah Regenball, 7 catches, 70 yards. And Corey Jacobs, 6 catches and 64 yards. Big numbers on the evening for both teams.
All right. Thank you, Coach. And we've got some awards we want to give out. First of all, our MCTV Key Play Replay tonight. And that one is going to be this 58-yard touchdown run by Corey Jacobs. That put Jackson up 40-29. This pretty much sealed it for the Polar Bears. And once Jacobs split the defenders there, he was gone. No one was going to catch him as he takes it into the end zone there. Miser's kick was good after that, and Jackson went up 40-29. That was at the 6:32 mark in the fourth quarter. Our player of the game, we've had, this was a tough one tonight, but when it comes down to it, our Old Carolina Barbecue player of the game is Carter Mulliman, the junior quarterback. And we're going to take away the backup role designation on him because he did not play like a backup tonight. He certainly looked very impressive tonight. 28 of 36, 300 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And he was just a cool, calm, collective. Coach, I know you work a lot with quarterbacks, and his performance tonight made you smile.
Oh, I mean. Those are huge numbers for high school quarterbacks. I like his composure. 100 passing yards. He had an opportunity to run the ball. Those are NFL numbers. Several occasions, and he 473 to do that. But Jackson came in here wanting to be successful in both areas, through the air and on the ground, and they succeeded in big ways. And again, he's dependent upon guys to catch the thing that he throws, and they did that well for him tonight too. And everybody had yards after catch.
Last thoughts, Bob?
Just incredible offensive performance. I mean, this is definitely one you might want to watch a couple times.
Yeah, this is one that certainly I usually go home and watch these, and I will definitely this one will be one that'll be probably a couple times, like you say, Bob. Coach?
Yeah, but again, I got an early wake-up call, so I might have to wait until I get home from work to do that.
All right, well, it was a great ball game, and putting on this production takes a lot of good people, and we want to thank our production assistant tonight, Abrielle Jones, our camera operators, Lillie Perez and Trevor Lake, our video producer from Claxon Communications, Casey Claxon, our on-site engineer tonight, Nick Zapolis, and our stat guy, Bob Jeffries, from my color analyst and sidekick, Thom McDaniels. This is Frank Cilona saying, have a good night, everybody. Our final score, once again, the Jackson Polar Bears 40 and the Lake Blue Streaks 37.
Thank you for joining us for the 2025 Aultman Healthcare Systems Aultcare YouTube Game of the Week. Be sure to subscribe to the 1480 WHBC YouTube channel now.